Are we keeping this?
Wait, are we recording? Oh shit! Oh my bad, Lexi. Thank you for the tweet.
Nah. What's up, Lexi? The homie said he trying to smash.
Yo, Mom.
No, maybe try to get to know each other and see if.
Now you trying to go to a game?
Yeah.
Yeah, to support her career.
Is there a host section for like men?
Yeah,
at
yeah.
WNBA games the way there is.
Yeah,
at
they
NBA
sit
games?
all the men together. That are
The side dudes?
Yeah, that are dating the WNBA player. Y'all all sit together.
I could be a basketball husband.
Yeah, absolutely. I see that for
sure.
you. I see that in your future.
Yeah. All right, Lexi, I like it. Abby looked good too. She's cute.
Yeah, she is cute. Who did she play for?
She went to Duke.
Oh, she's a Blue Devil, huh?
Now she's in the WNBA. And then she said, just call me Lexi Brown.
That's what her bio says?
Yeah.
Okay, Lexi Brown.
Shout out to Lexi, man.
Lexi Brown, the emotional orange. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Man.
She said I'm her favorite podcaster, and she's my favorite WNBA player.
Although you have no idea who she plays for.
She's my favorite, though.
Okay, I got it.
I mean, I'm
way.
a Liberty fan at the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
go
by
New
proxy.
York. Yeah. Go New York, right? I got you.
But not when Lexi's in town.
It's different.
Whatever team she is.
You still don't know it? Does it say that in her bio?
I didn't even look.
Lexi Brown.
It just says WNBA. Anyways.
She like a
That's
point guard, too.
I just had a terrible joke in my head that I'm not going to say. Because clearly she listens to this podcast. So this
Clearly.
just made it very awkward. I don't know what we should edit and not edit there.
We leaving everything today. No edits.
It's the mood I'm in. I'm tired. I'm exhausted.
Oh, yeah.
I got too much sleep last night.
Did you?
Went to sleep right when I landed.
Is there such
And you
thing
know
as
when you
too
get
much
like,
sleep?
yeah, I feel like when you don't sleep enough at all, and then you get like 14 hours, you wake up worse than you were before. So this is where I'm at with it. I'm on my busy bone shit today.
Way too much sleep.
Fried today. This
doesn't
session
even-
must have been hysterical. Did Busy Bone invent mumble rap?
Did he invent it?
He was mumbling pretty early on.
I don't know if he invented it, but he definitely made it famous.
Yeah. Oh well.
Shout out to Busy Bone, the legend.
Again, I really didn't know we were starting, so if that was a weird start,
No, man.
blame
so
Lexi.
good.
Don't blame me.
So too much sleep.
Yeah, you know.
I ain't gonna
and
lie,
last
it's getting
trip.
real cold. It doesn't feel like Christmas though. It doesn't feel
At
like
all.
Christmas is what, five days away?
I think I might skip Christmas this year. I need a break.
So you're gonna go from the 24th straight to the 26th?
Yeah, man. Everyone else gets to preach this self-love shit and self-care and all that bullshit. I didn't get that once this year. Fuck that. I'm taking the 25th off.
You didn't get self-care or self-love this year?
I don't think so, man. I don't think I had any time to.
Well, that's
Kind of
unfortunate.
exhausted.
It's been a interesting year. A lot of things has happened. This year felt like multiple years combined in one. There's so much shit that happened when you think back to just the top of the year until now. We're like a week away from like a whole new year.
And to think all the shit I thought happened last year happened this year. People bring stuff up and be like, come on, man. You know, it's like some 2020 shit. Like, nah, dog, it happened like a few months ago.
That was February.
It's like, what?
Yeah, a lot has happened this year. A lot of things have happened. We lost a lot of people,
For sure.
unfortunately. But listen, that's part of life, man. It's part of life. Got to keep pushing, keep doing what we're doing. We went out of town this weekend, spent some time in Atlanta.
We did.
Had a good time down there.
Yeah,
Even
we was
though-
hanging. I mean, I don't think it's much of a surprise because some of it ended up on the internet.
Yeah, well, we was in Atlanta, hanging out with some friends.
Yeah, hanging out with JD plus a special guest.
Yeah, doing some things, man. Having a good time with the people. We didn't see Damaris at all.
No,
Only when we were working.
only shoot day.
Yeah, like
then-
D
then
was
she
acting
skated
real
out.
funny, right? Like I ain't gonna lie, man. D out of town is different.
I even checked up on her on Friday night. I said, "Yo, you all right?" No text back.
Oh, because
No
she
text
cursed me out when she heard that we had went out Friday. She's like, "Oh yeah, I ain't hit me." I was like, "D, when I didn't see you show up, I just figured you was off us. You didn't want to hang out. I thought she was just like doing her own thing." And then she was like, "No, y'all didn't hit me." So now that you say you hit her and she didn't respond,
He hit me when y'all got home. Y'all hit me 5 minutes. It was like y'all were in the car and was like, oh shit, Damaris came to Atlanta too. Damn,
Nah.
let's hit her and make sure she's
D, I would
okay.
never do that.
Y'all
not
literally
what
text
happened.
me 5 minutes
Because
apart.
look, when we checked in, D said, I'm going to go to sleep.
Mhm.
So like, okay, she's tired.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? We had just recorded the
At
day
2
before. Yeah, we had recorded the day before. Had to get up, catch an early flight.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I understand she's tired. So when she didn't show up to come hang out with us at the Horrible Decision, shout out to Mandy and Weezy, Horrible Decisions live podcast in Atlanta. I just figured that Damaris she just was like, I'm sleepy. I don't feel like going out.
That's what I thought as well.
And we were back in bed. I'll let you know, Damaris. Rory was back in his room. I was back in my room. We were back by 11 p.m. We didn't
Maybe
hang out.
even before.
Yeah, we didn't hang out. We didn't hit the streets.
Nothing low. Came right back.
Yeah, like, see? We wasn't
After,
acting like no floozies out there.
After seeing vaginas without consent.
Because Damaris was like our road mom. She was like our road mom.
Oh,
So
100%.
we got to make sure we let mom know that we were in our rooms, tucked away.
Maul and I judged a twerk contest at the Horrible Decisions live show.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you would have been so proud of us.
Really?
Yeah, we did a great job up there.
We empowered women.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, though, I did want some consent on some of that.
On the twerking?
I was not expecting to see a full vagina that up close in public.
Well, the young lady, the contestant, she was she actually won. She was the champion. She's the twerk champion.
Her vagina was out.
Yeah, she had on a leather skirt and
It was not a split decision.
Yeah,
it was unanimous.
she felt like it would be best if she took her panties off. I think she said she feels like she twerks better with no panties.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
better
get it.
fluid movement.
Yeah, absolutely. I understood what she was saying.
Could feel the breeze better.
Yeah, and she started twerking, and she didn't have any panties on, and so I mean, it's kind of hard not to give the title to a woman with no panties on. It's like
It just threw me off. Like,
she really got into character.
I mean, I know we're in times where you could just open your phone and see a vagina. It's still, but like when it happens in person, you're not expecting to see a vagina.
Yeah,
Like I walk into a strip club and I see a vagina.
yeah,
I'm expecting that.
mm-hmm.
But when you're just on a couch and then a vagina presents itself in front of your face,
Yeah,
like that floor wasn't sanitary.
mm-hmm.
Her vagina was really close to like a place everyone was walking.
Can you catch COVID through the vagina?
Probably.
Because I read now that they're saying they think you can catch COVID through farts.
It's moist, yes.
Yeah.
If the fart is moist or
This
if the
is a lot.
vagina is moist.
This is just a
Both.
lot. Wait.
This is a fucking lot.
Both.
Wait, all
Rory.
right, so someone farts and I smell it.
Yeah,
I
you
could
got
catch
it.
COVID. I
Yeah,
could
you got it.
Who in the CDC
I don't
did
know
this
who's
research?
studying it. Yeah, I don't know who's studying this, but listen, the CDC reporting it. I'm masked up. What you want me to do?
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
That's awful.
But we had a good time in Atlanta, man.
It
Atlanta's
was.
always cool.
And the other two women were great at twerking as well.
Yeah, they just didn't dive into character as much as the
No.
other young lady did.
One
They
of
didn't
them-
take it as serious.
One of them tried to sit next to us and touch us, and I said quietly no off the mic.
Yeah,
And then she,
because you have to sign papers these days. You know that. You gotta,
yeah.
You gotta make
Everyone
sure
has
everything
cameras.
is- Yeah. We didn't just don't twerk on me. You can twerk in front of me, but don't twerk on me. But they had a good show, really good show. Shout out to
I
Mandy
enjoyed it.
Weezy, Horrible Decisions.
and we wanted to go see 85 South. Shout out to 85 South. I fuck with those guys.
Yeah, shout out to 85 South,
They had a show.
DC, Chico, Carlos, but they had to end up postponing their show, so we didn't get a chance to check them out. But hopefully we can check them out soon because I support them and I love what they're doing.
We support podcasting, man.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Did anything else happen in Atlanta while we were out there? We have an episode coming that I'm excited about. It was a really, really, really cool conversation. Some random shit here and there. But outside of that, I didn't do shit in Atlanta, which is very unlike me. Because I won't do shit in LA, but I'll do some shit in Atlanta.
The weather was kind of
Mm.
Saturday it rained all day, off and on.
Yeah.
So that kind of like, kept us indoors a little bit. But I always have a good time, even if I'm indoors in Atlanta. Like I just like being around in Atlanta. Like, it's just a cool city to be in.
I went to the mall right when we landed, Damaris, right?
Mhm.
And Maul was like, oh yeah, I got to get a belt. So like, let me know when you're going over there. So I went to get food first, and then I hit Maul when I was heading into the mall. No pun. And he said, oh, you're going to Lenox Square Mall? I was like,
Ooh.
is this that's the only mall across the street? Like, is there another mall I'm not seeing? He's like, oh, no one goes to Lenox Square. I was like,
Damaris, I
oh
didn't-
my God.
good and
Maul.
goddamn
He
well.
shamed me
You know damn well
so
I didn't
much.
talk like that, first of all.
Maul.
You know I didn't say it. No, I just let Rory know. Like, I was like, nah, not Lenox, let's go to Phipps Plaza, which is right across the street. That's the mall I always go to. I don't really go to Lenox.
Because
like
that one has the Saks Fifth and like all the designer. Yeah, I wanted to go to H&M. But
Nordstrom, things like the one-stop shop places.
Maul one of them bad bitches. So let me tell you. So me and Maul went to the airport. We were on the same flights. So we were going to Atlanta's airport, and he has a big ass suitcase, right? But instead of putting his new gift from Saks in his suitcase.
His new gift.
He's walking around with the Saks bag.
Oh, for sure.
Like
He walked in
swishing
today with
it.
a Louis bag.
Swishing it. See,
Through a
Damaris
little-
wants me to be fluid so bad.
He was
Listen,
swishing.
first of all, that was a pair of sneakers that JD gave me that I wasn't expecting to have. So I didn't have any bag. Like that was the extra bag coming back home. So that's why I had that bag. The Nordstrom bag was from when me and Rory went shopping. I just saved it for the sneakers that JD gave me. So it wasn't like I didn't want to carry that bag, but I had to carry the sneakers back. So see,
Maul had a personal shopper when we were at Saks.
Really?
So
there was
where,
a gentleman that worked there. What are y'all talking
where are the
about?
John Elliott jeans?
This is what he's there for.
No, because people ask me which one of y'all is Beyonce and which one of y'all is Kelly all the time, and I'm trying to tell you.
I'm
Oh.
Beyonce?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
You are the diva. Yes, you are.
How? Because
They think it's
because a
Rory
gen-
for some reason.
because a
but it's
gentleman that
you.
worked at Nordstrom asked me if I needed help, and I said,
Nah,
"Yeah."
he was your
we're-
personal shopper. He was. And,
Like- like we-
he said you was changing the game.
I'm not changing.
He said, nah, y'all changing the game. The game is the same.
See, this is
the
but
game
hold on.
is staying exactly
But
the same.
see, Damaris. Now that we snitching, right? So I
No,
go,
it's Snitch Fest.
I go, yeah.
Let's
I
get it
go,
on.
I go. Was brought to you by Stitcher. This is Snitcher. This is now Snitcher.
Snitcher.
So I'm over in the section looking at some some sweaters and stuff. I just wanted to get a sweater real quick. So I'm checking on my guy like where Rory at. I'm trying to see where he at. So he like, oh nah, your boy over here.
Your
Guess where
personal
Rory-
shopper said this.
Yeah, the personal shopper.
Your
Guess
personal
Guess
shopper.
where Rory was at?
Where?
Oh, he was in the Christian Dior section going
Ooh,
crazy,
going
burning
crazy.
it down.
I know.
He
Something
had a
right.
jacket. I'm talking about this jacket was to the floor. I'm like, Rory, that's you. Get that. He said, yeah, but it's not my size. It don't really fit the way I want it to fit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
needed it longer. I needed to like drag like a wedding
see,
dress.
See? Christian, I was in the regular little chill section, just wanted a sweater. Rory and Christian Dior like, yo, let me get all of this right here. This whole rack. I'm
This
taking this
whole
with me.
rack.
He said, you know what, Mom, I'm not going to even do it because I don't feel like carrying all this back. I'll just have it shipped to the crib. I said, yeah, Rory, just get the whole CD collection. Just go ahead, get it, shipped to the crib. This is the things Rory don't tell you about. But I learned a lot about Rory. I didn't even take Rory to be a Christian Dior guy.
That's really the only designer shit I like. Is
Christian Dior?
Dior, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not big in the other
You
shit.
ain't even
but
know he was a Dior.
I know.
You ain't know that, right?
I started the male wave of saying Dior me.
I hope you didn't.
You got a Dior me.
God, please.
You got a Dior Rior.
Dior Roar?
Yeah. Dior Roar. You know what time it is? It's always Dior Roar.
That's my guy, Dior Roar. But shout out
Can't
to
even spell Dior without Roar.
What store was that we was in?
That was Saks.
Oh, shout out to
But
the guys.
then right after that, you asked if you could slip into some John Elliott jeans. I was like,
I never said slip.
Slipping.
You know I didn't say
That's
slipping.
nasty.
Yeah, like, you know I've never said that in my life.
you went
Slipping.
into fitting rooms with denim. You're
Trying
sick.
on denim is nasty.
You're
I
sick.
hate trying on jeans in the store.
I hate trying shit on in the store. Period.
I do too. But I had to try the sweat on because I needed it for the next
How
day.
is trying? Y'all make anything uncool. How is trying on jeans nasty?
Because taking off your clothes in the store is just weird to me.
Pants specifically trying on in stores is odd to me.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Even sweatpants is a little weird for me to try.
So
on.
what y'all do if y'all fuck around, get the wrong size and don't fit?
Get them
What do you-
tailored or return them.
Yeah, the jeans I always get my jeans tailored or just return them.
Rich.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Rich.
Because my thing is like, men, all we do is hold the shit up to our chest. You know what I'm saying? That's all we do.
Yeah.
We do this right
I know
here.
it's brown, the hot
hold it
cuts.
up. Yeah, like we hold it right there and it's like, all right, cool, it fit. But going in the dressing room and taking your clothes off and trying shit on and then having a guy come like, yo, how you doing in there? It's like, yo, come on, fam. Like, don't ask me how I'm doing in here. Like, get away from this door.
Nah, and the curtains never really shut all the way.
Yeah.
Like it's just
It's like, yo, come on. Why you trying to peek in to see how my lay is laying on me? Don't do that. I'll let
And-
you know when I come back out there. Like, I'll let you know if I'm taking this or not. Don't come ask me how I'm doing.
and don't even be if you're in
Well, you look like
a
you
self-conscious
still,
like you
so-
feel.
Huh? Like I still?
Yeah,
I look like I'm a
that's probably
thief?
That's probably
That's
why.
that's racist.
That is very
That's-
racist.
That's fucking racist.
And there's not a camera on right now. Damaris is a white woman. I don't know if anyone knows that.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I know people don't. It's a fun fact. Damaris is actually white.
No, we lost. Damaris bought me some mint tea and some honey because I was asking to have in our green room.
This is why you're Beyonce.
Yeah, no, I just
Through a fit.
I think that mint tea is just like the norm. Like in the kitchen area, they have green tea, they have chai, Earl Grey. Rory has a whole a slew of Irish breakfast tea over there.
Of course.
And I'm just like, why is there no mint tea? And I think mint tea is like standard. So I asked Damaris, I said, Damaris, can you get us some mint tea? She's like, cool, no problem. She got us some mint tea, some honey. Just bought it last week. So I'm like, yes, we finally got some mint tea in our green room. Dope. Coming today, I'm excited about this mint tea and honey that Damaris went and got.
He was like
I
Tony
don't-
Soprano with the Lil Mane.
Yeah, I walk in, no mint tea, no honey. So I'm like, okay. Opening the fridge, I'm like, I don't know why Damaris would put tea bags in the fridge or honey in the fridge, but let me just check anyway. Open the fridge, nothing there. Text Damaris, she doesn't answer. Then I hear she's in the hallway on the phone, so I go ask her. Oh God, Karen, she goes crazy.
Yo.
She's like, that tea is not in there.
That's because you're the Beyonce of the crew.
No,
you'll lose it if she
No, I wasn't losing
the bullet
it.
for you.
I thought that she maybe like locked it away somewhere. So I'm just like, let me ask Damaris.
Apparently, I should have.
We got $30,000 worth of equipment that we don't lock away, but we lock away the mint tea.
Got you. Apparently. Apparently we should. Look, that's the one that got away. We have no mint tea now and no honey.
And
They saw
took
all these
my
cameras
honey.
in.
That's what really got.
And that was some good honey she got. That wasn't
Yeah.
the regular bear. She got like the real
Local.
wildflower. It was like the wildflower honey.
Local from Albany.
Yeah, that dark honey. You know that honey that comes straight from Vermont.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she got that honey. Yeah, but yeah. So
Vermont.
somebody,
Yo,
I don't even know why you saying Vermont sounds funny.
Are bees even in Vermont? Vermont's
Yeah.
kind of cold.
nah, but it gets warm up there. Yeah, Vermont. Some of the best honey and syrup comes from Vermont.
You don't think it
Sure.
gets warm in Vermont at all?
Yeah,
Where do
think
you
it's
think Vermont is located?
yeah. You think that's like? It's like 2 hours away.
And she's been in Toronto in the summertime, but thinks Vermont never had a summer.
They never get warm. Yeah, of
I've
course
actually
they do.
never been to Toronto. Actually,
I didn't know
believe
that. Damaris had never been to Atlanta. This was your first time in
it
Atlanta,
was my
right?
first time in Atlanta.
Oh,
Damn, man.
okay,
See?
then you know what? I would have knocked on your door and really dragged you out. I thought you had been to Atlanta
y'all
a couple
promised
times.
me y'all would take me to the strip club, and y'all did not. So
Well, to be fair, we didn't go to the strip club at all.
Ever. Nor really have time to.
Yeah, because COVID is kind of running crazy right now. That's another thing.
I don't think you can catch
I've never
COVID
been
in the
that
strip
nervous
clubs,
the way
though.
I am now. You can't catch COVID in the strip club? I think it's like
Don't
the
tell me
number
that,
one-
because then we'll start setting this equipment up in the strip club and we'll get it done in there.
The
I would-
vaccines in the wings.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Or in the ass cheeks.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
No.
Actually, now that I think about it though, during COVID, I feel like the strip clubs are really the only places that were open.
Well, Atlanta never closed.
Atlanta.
Well, no,
never
I'm saying
closed.
on New York.
No,
Well, the strip clubs were closed for a while here.
they were closed.
Yeah, they were
Well,
closed
they
for a
were
while.
one of the first things that opened, I felt
Oh
like.
yeah. They were definitely
Oh,
one
no,
of
they
the
were
first.
thirsty to get
So
venues.
I heard. I mean, I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't
I
go,
was
but I
quarantining
heard.
stuff.
But Atlanta never closed.
No, for
Atlanta
sure.
never closed. Being down there this weekend, it was more clear, more evident that we had our masks on and the mall people were looking at us like,
They
why do you
just
have
said,
those on?
whatever Florida governor was like, ha, we're never shutting down.
Yeah,
Fuck this new strand.
but we have reached a record number of cases in a day, I believe, or in a week or weekend, whatever it was. It was like 20-something thousand people
Yeah.
tested positive for COVID. So
And
it is spreading.
It's Christmas. January, we're shutting down. Everyone coming together on the holidays.
I don't
we're
know.
Fucked.
I don't know
We're
if it was
definitely
shut
fucked.
down, but I do believe that it's gonna get more strict as far as like mask mandates and stuff like that.
I think people are gonna go back to working remote. I was trying to figure out if we have to go back to working remote, how we're gonna do this.
Well, we can talk about that in a meeting.
Yeah.
Because we may have to break some laws to do so. Anyways, speaking of laws, Us versus Dale came out.
Yeah,
The streets got that yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Mo and I went to Detroit. Carl came with us. I'm debating if I want to put out the behind the scenes bonus footage of Dale's wife whooping Carl's ass, but I'll save
What?
that for another day.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
But,
she was definitely
Oh, she would have whooped everybody's ass.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
trying to pick Carl out. Carl was just the one that went against her.
and she was so nice and just
Super
walking
nice.
around,
Oh, no, they were
real calm. And then
great.
she just jumped in there and was like, "Yeah, come on, choke me."
Wait,
I was like-
no. By the way, he's not exaggerating. That's
I was like,
exactly what
I
happened.
was like, "Wait, what's going on?" I was like, "We don't put our hands on women." And she's like, "No, come on, choke me." So Carl trying to be respectful. She was like,
Like-
"No, choke me."
Mind you, with her special forces husband
Yeah, I'm just-
next to her.
So I'm like, this is gonna go bad. I'm like, this is gonna go bad. And Carl put his hands around her neck because she asked. He didn't just do that.
Then she was
And-
like, no, tighter.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I smell a setup.
Yeah, and she did a move and Carl was on the ground after that. That's all
was.
I remember. And I was just like, oh, so y'all are be in the house just practicing these moves on each other. Like, because she was so cool and calm, just walking around and acting like, she was just working. And she was like, yeah, choke me. I was like, oh, she knows some of this shit too. So that was interesting to see. But
That must be a sick house.
try and move.
Just the two of them in the crib?
What movie is that with Brad Pitt and
Mr. and
Angelina
Mrs.
Jolie?
Smith.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what that is.
100%.
I could definitely see them in the crib on their Mr. and Mrs. Smith shit. 100%. 100%.
For sure.
But we have fun shooting with Dale. That shit really hurts for the internet that thinks that Dale is a fluke. And
Yeah.
to be clear, Dale is not saying, because a lot of people see saying, oh, that you'll get shot. And in the video, well, hopefully you watched it. He explains that you don't die from. It's not likely that you'll die from one gunshot wound. You die from bleeding out from multiple gunshot wounds. So he's just teaching ways to kind of disarm the victim and give yourself a chance instead of just being a victim and just, letting someone do anything to you. He's kind of just showing moves and tactics that if somebody's close enough to you, you can kind of disarm them and stuff like that. And I will say that a lot of the times when we had those guns in our hands and he was twisted in it felt like something was about to break. Our hands were fucked up for a couple
going half
days.
speed too.
Yeah, our hands were fucked up for a few days after that. So the tactics are real. And there's a video online right now. I think it was in Mexico or something. They were in a bar and a guy pulled a gun on somebody, and the guy disarmed him with one of the moves and techniques that Dale.
The nose takedown.
Yeah,
the number one that I thought was the biggest.
Yeah,
it was
fluke.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like he just touched some dude's nose. He went down.
Yeah, so
he did the same thing to me, and I immediately went to the fetal position.
It felt like your bone was going in your brain for
Yeah.
sure. So this video that's going around, I think the title is "Y'all Owe Dale an Apology," because in the video the guy actually does a move that Dale taught us, and I believe this happened before Dale was even an internet sensation. I think that this video was like from a couple years ago, and he did the move, the hand under the nose and pushed him down and grabbed his hand and took the gun from him and killed the guy inside the bar, and everybody was looking at the video like, damn, that shit really worked. Not saying it really works, but
and Dale didn't invent these moves. Like these have all been self-defense shit. He's just reteaching what he was taught.
Yeah.
And that's where I think, because I had it fucked up too. I was laughing with everyone else on the internet about the entire thing. Because Dale admittedly leans into the internet shit as well. Like he's gonna make it funnier, he's gonna make it more over the top. Like his speaking voice isn't even that intro speaking voice. Like he's definitely doing it.
He's in character for sure. But he knows what he's doing.
100%.
He's military trained. He's been doing this for years. And yeah, man, if y'all think it's a joke, go on down to Detroit and
go fuck with Dale real quick.
Go fuck with Dale, hit him up and go in the studio and learn some moves and let me know how your thumbs feel after you leave there.
Listen, man, that shit is real. Like, but he like you were saying, he doesn't fully explain it in those short clips of like when he had said the point is to not get shot a lot. That sounds fucking sick in a 15-second IG clip. Like, all right, bro. No, I just don't want to get shot at all.
Yeah, you don't want to get shot.
He's just trying to say, if you end up in a situation where you are shot, this is what you should do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that people can't run up and just shoot you.
Yeah.
Because you know these moves.
Right.
But you get put in a situation where there's a gun to your head or a gun is in front of you. Try to do something.
He's teaching you some tactics to kind of disarm the perpetrator. What do you call them? Animal thugs. I love that term. By the way.
I can't say that term.
Why not? You can't say animal thugs?
I'm pretty sure Fox News created that term. And if a white face says those two words together.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I love that term though, because he's making the distinction that there are, people that commit crimes and then there are animal thugs that rob, rape, and kill. Like, and those are the type of people that you want to get off the streets. But shout out to Dale. We had a great time. Watch the video if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. If not, fuck you. But yeah.
I like that pitch. In other messy news, I'm sorry, I'm a little tired today, guys. Big Sean went on Drink Champs. I watched on the way here. Shout out to Rory and EFM.
Shout out to Rory, EFN.
Big Sean, man, we got to give him his flowers in his ability to always be, and I say corny saying this, he's classy in every situation Big Sean ends up in, whether it's women problems, rap beefs, disagreements. He always looks like the most mature motherfucker on planet Earth.
Sean?
Yes. He answered all that Kanye shit with nothing but facts, maturity, accountability, humbleness, grace. I was like, all right, Sean should also teach a fucking artist development class.
Well, I think for Sean it was different because he never really had any malice towards Kanye. He was very vocal about that. So I think it's hard to kind of, you hear somebody say something about you. It's kind of hard to respond with venom and, some type of like disdain for the person when you never really had that to begin with. So I think, Sean's thing was more so, and he's been, for the last couple of years, he's been on that wave anyway of really not getting into no bullshit and not responding with, back and forth bickering and shit like that. He's been on that. I don't know if it's him dating Janae and her keeping his zen and his chakras aligned and all that other shit.
His chakras.
Yeah, his chakras seemed aligned. But yeah, he's been like that for a while though. I didn't expect him to go up to him like, yo, Kanye, fuck you and all that.
No, I didn't expect that.
I
think the opposite, when you don't have an issue, when you really don't have a real issue with somebody or never said anything publicly bad about them,
Mm-hmm.
and then they say some wild shit, I think the opposite. That's when I get really upset. Like, dog, I never had no issue with you publicly. Like, we never
Mhm.
did nothing in public.
Mhm.
Why are you now doing that? Now I'm really pissed.
Yeah.
Now, if I had said some wild shit publicly and they say something back, I mean, I'm probably not going to get as mad because it's to be expected.
Right.
But yeah, Sean, on top of that, and you owe me $6 million?
See, I didn't watch it, so it's a lot of things that I didn't hear him talk
Yes, I
about.
mean, he broke down kind of just their whole history and his loyalty to a fault with good music and with Kanye, and how at the drop of a dime, he would go across the whole fucking world if with 12 hours notice anytime Kanye needed something, even if it was just to be in the studio, whether to write a whole verse, write a line. Like, he would just constantly go around, never take any publishing because he knew, like, this is just a great opportunity for me. I appreciate what Kanye does.
Mhm.
Let me help him because he's helped me so much.
Mm-hmm.
And then to realize that you're also think you're battling with Universal on money that they owe you, and then you find out that Universal doesn't owe you money because they paid that money, but they paid it to Good Music. They didn't pay it to you. So Good Music's just been holding $6 million of your shit. He hired an auditor. Like, he's like, I'm not pulling this shit out of my ass. Like,
Right.
the books have been audited. This is for real. It's actually more than $6 million, but I got paid some of it already after I audited. So he still owes 6. I've done all this shit for you. He broke down the whole Blessing song too with Drake. Like, him and Drake did that record. It was done. It was going to mastering. He was just playing Kanye the album the day it went to mastering. Pre-order link was the next day. Now I need to be on that because he thinks at that point he's like, I still think Kanye had such a weird obsession with Drake at that point that when he heard that he was like, I have to be on it. And even Drake was like, for this record, it has 3 verses already. It's over 3 minutes. It's done. We should have a video treatment. Like, of course I like Kanye, but why?
Why? He doesn't need to be on this record.
It's about to be like a 7-minute song now, and it's a
Right.
single. Like, what the fuck? Fucked up the whole mastering process for that, and he did that all off the strength because Kanye was his man's. And he was saying, Kanye wants to be on this, even though I don't think it needs it. He's
Right.
already on 3 songs on my album.
But it's
as
hard.
is.
It's hard to tell Kanye no.
Of course.
Mhm.
And like, he just broke that entire shit down of Good Music. He's the only one that's ever put out 5 LPs on Good Music. Like, and which he didn't say, but I said after Kanye said that shit, he kept Good Music relevant to the younger generation by far.
Absolutely.
So to do all of that and then to get on publicly and say the worst thing you ever did in your career was sign Big Sean.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, like, we felt that was weird anyway when we first heard Kanye say that. Like, I didn't understand why he said that, why he went there. And it was something else he said in that interview that I was kind of like, that was a little weird, but whatever. But yeah, Big Sean is like, it's hard to, Big Sean is one of those people where you could just tell he's just not he doesn't give you the type of vibe where he's a bad spirited person.
No.
He doesn't give you that vibe. Like, he moves funny. He seems like he's loyal to his crew and the people that he's rocking with. And it's just unfortunate that Kanye didn't feel the same about him. But I'm glad to hear that he handled it the way he did in response to what Kanye said. He didn't get too out of character.
Defended himself with facts and was just like, I thought that shit was weird.
Yeah.
Like, that's just weirdo shit to me.
Yeah.
And then he said, and this is where Kanye, like, this is like that weird, sick Christian manipulator behavior to me.
Mm-hmm.
He then texted, after the Drink Champ shit aired, he texted Sean and Sean's mom, who's also his manager.
Mm-hmm.
Now we begin to heal.
Wait. Wait a minute. I might have to use that. Can I get that off? Like, can I start talking shit about people?
Cheat on your girl and just be like, yo, now we begin to heal.
Yeah, now we begin to heal. Because if you think about it, like, it's like, okay, that happened, but now let's move on. But it's just funny because Sean didn't hear it yet. Wait, no. Wait,
no.
This is hilarious.
No.
So he texted Big Sean and Big Sean's mom that before the episode aired?
No, right after it aired. When Sean and the rest of the world saw that clip of him saying that. He then texted either that day or the next day.
Now we begin
to heal.
Yo, that is some funny. It's crazy and it's creepy, but it's also hilarious though. Now we begin to heal.
That's such a fucking selfish, manipulated way to go about shit. And I know a lot of people like that, and so do you, that are just like, dog, you can't do everything publicly, shit on somebody, then privately go, well, why don't we mend it?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
24 hours after it happens, like, what? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah, that's crazy, fam.
Like, do you have any accountability in your brain at all?
Yeah, that's it's funny, but it's not.
That's like those type of people that are like, why did you make me do that? Like,
Yeah.
fam, shut up. You did it.
That's almost like the people that like rob from and steal from people and like do armed robberies with like the Bible on the dashboard. Like you think that Bible is like protecting you? Like you running around doing all this wild shit and you got a Bible on your dashboard.
No, those are the sick people that'll rob your TV and then be like, yo, I'll buy you a new one.
Yeah.
Like, or you could have just not robbed my
Yeah, you could've
TV
just left
and
my
then
shit right
nothing
there.
would,
Yeah,
everything would have
exactly.
been fine.
Listen, man, shout out to Big Sean, man. That's a classy way of handling things. I like that.
No,
I
it was
like that.
it was good.
And sometimes that's how you're supposed to handle things when you know you're not in the wrong. You don't have to get, too riled up and the facts are always gonna be the facts no matter what. And that'll come out eventually. So shout out to Big Sean. I'm gonna watch that episode though because I heard it was really good.
Yeah, I hope he gets his money back too.
I'm sure he will. He seems like he has the right people in his business. So I'm pretty sure he'll get all of that.
I'm curious where this leaves the new regime of Def Jam and what good music
Has
will
anybody
become.
heard from Pusha T since the announcement of the Drake Kanye show?
No.
How do we think Pusha T is handling all of this? Because he was very adamant about his stance with Kanye and, that's his crew. And anytime Kanye he popping off and he's riding. And now that the beef is over and it's mended, where do you think Pusha T stands?
I think when he spoke with us, however many years ago that was, he was very adamant because we did ask him that question where we said, well, do you feel everyone at Good Music has rode for you the way you've rode for them? And he said, that's not really my responsibility. I can't expect everyone to react or be as loyal as I would be. So if they don't, that's not on me. I'm only responsible for how I feel I should move. If I feel I should be this loyal, then that's what it's going to be. I can't expect someone, and he was referring to Kanye. He's like, I can't expect Kanye to be me in so many situations. If I do, then it's just not going to work.
Yeah, but listen, if you have a beef with somebody, like if you beefing with somebody, Rory, and I'm riding with you, and this, I'm throwing shots, fuck them, whatever, it's on, it's beef, whatever. And then you turn around and you make peace with the person that you were having an issue with that I was bombing on and I was ready to ride on. I have to look at you some type of way, like,
for sure,
fam, I did all of that. And now me and this person, you understand what I'm saying? It's like Drake and Pusha are not cool. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Drake and Pusha will ever be cool.
I don't think Drake and Kanye are cool, but
that part.
Go ahead. But even for the optics of it, if I'm Push, I'm still like,
yeah, it's just a little, because it puts Push in a bad position because it's like, okay, y'all squashed y'all thing, y'all did a show together. I'm pretty sure music is coming, and now Push is on the outside of the party. Like I know Pusha wasn't at the show.
No.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like
Push with his kid chilling.
Yeah, but it just puts you in that position, and that happens often.
I mean, not in real beef per se, but that has exact situation has happened to me, where I had a friend that had an issue with somebody, and off the strength of my man's having an issue with you, I can't fuck with you now.
Right.
And then him and that gentleman made up, and I still have an issue with that other guy to this day. And the only issue was based off of you not fucking my mans, and now y'all two are cool.
So are you like willing to make peace with that situation, or are you just like, nah, I'm still not fucking with him?
I made peace with my man's in the situation. I thought it was weird, and I expressed that to him. And no, there's a line now. I can only go as far with that friend at this point because I just know how he's gonna move in that type of situation. But the other dude, I didn't particularly care to begin with. So it was like, I only have an issue with you because my friend doesn't.
Yeah.
Now y'all are friends. But things were said during that time that I can't, as you always perfectly put it, I can't unhear those things.
Yeah.
So I still got an issue with that guy. But the issue is stemmed from nothing at all.
Right.
Like we never
It
had
wasn't your beef.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
So
I'm I have friends that they still communicate with people that I no longer rock with and that I have a real issue with. And I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Especially if you and this person got cool through me. Especially if y'all met through me.
got you.
And now me and this person, I don't rock with him at all. And you still hanging out with him, you still kicking it with him, you still I gotta look at you a little weird. You know what I mean? Not saying you gotta have a full out beef with this person, but me and this person are we're never speaking again. And you still continue to hang out with them and kick with them. It's like, look at you a little funny.
Yeah.
And that's just me.
As Push says, you can't.
Especially because that relationship is only there because of me. Like I just look at it a little funny. Like, again, I don't put too much into it, but it is a little funny. It looks a little weird.
That happens much more than I think people realize.
Yeah.
Of that music, specifically more with women though. That women always meet women through other women and fall out, and then those women become best friends.
It's very nasty.
Ask like if you're bored one day and like you're just hanging out with some chicks or whatever. Ask two girl best friends how they met. It's never like
It's always another woman.
It's never like yo we grew up together.
Yeah, no. We met through somebody else.
Find two women that grew up together right now in their 30s, and I'll give you $100.
Men are different in that regard. Like we men, I think, have more of their childhood friends around as adults than women do.
That's probably a fact. I would say so.
I think men have way more childhood friends as adults than women have as adults. I think a lot of women meet women as they get older and they befriend them, but the childhood ones, very few of those left.
But I think that's just the difference with male friendships and female friendships, because men I feel like with our friendship, the bigger picture and the bigger things are more important. Women will look at small little details of their friendships, and that's how they fall out.
Mm-hmm.
Like dudes only fall out over like really big shit. We'll get over some bullshit pretty quickly with our male friends, as long as, you know, you still loyal, rocking with me, dependable. I can call you at when shit is really fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Little shit we ain't gonna really give a fuck about.
D, what do
Women, I feel like
what do women usually stop speaking about?
Men.
Like
I'm
as
sorry?
friends, like as a female friend, what is something that you notice that you and your female friends probably always end up, if you're not friends anymore, what is always usually the common factor?
Well, women thrive off of communication. So if communication gets fucked up in a friendship, things, and you start communicating with other people and not communicating your issues direct, that's how I've seen, me personally, any friendships that I've lost, it's usually been over that.
It's usually over they didn't get invited to a last minute dinner.
Y'all make women seem, women seem
like
so
with a dude, like we would get over that. We'd be like, I mean, he probably just didn't want me to dinner.
I didn't want to go anyway. So I never feel no type of way when I don't get invited to dinners and shit like that. I'm like, I didn't want to go anyway.
And I'm not saying men are right and women are wrong in that situation. I'm saying women just pay attention to fucking detail.
Yeah, we pay attention.
And like they'll say, okay, they'll connect not being invited to dinner to I can never trust this person for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how the woman brain works. I'm not saying that's wrong, because they could very well be right. Matter of fact, women are usually the ones to tell you when your guy friends
aren't your friends.
Aren't your
And
friends.
you be like, no, it's not that deep. And I'm like, no, that's not your friend.
But that's why I'm saying women friendships end so much quicker and they don't have their childhood friends around, because they pay attention to those little ass details.
Yeah.
Well, I have a friend that my best friend Alex, known since preschool. We've been through mad shit, hated each other, went back, loved each other, but we always knew the bigger picture of, yo, if I need somebody at 4 a.m. to drive me to the hospital, I can depend on him.
Yeah.
And that's like what a male friendship is based off of.
Yeah.
Now, women, on the other hand, are going to match up so many details and end with, she'd never drive me to the hospital.
Yeah.
That's just how men and women brain work.
I love asking women about my relationships and friendships. Because women, y'all see that shit so differently. Like I got homegirls that I be like, yeah, no, I'm going there with my boy. She be like, oh, please, that's not your friend. And I'm like, well, damn, like tell me more. So you assess this thing like we're not cool. I'm like, no, y'all not friends. I've known him for 9 years. I don't care. Y'all not friends.
Yeah.
And honestly, it usually ends up ending up like we're not cool anymore. And she be like, I told you, like y'all shit was based off of some bullshit, and y'all just was cool, but y'all not friends. And I'm like,
it's the same way with men though, because when there's been times I had a boyfriend that told me somebody I thought was my best friend, and he was like, that ain't your friend. I'm telling you, that ain't your friend. And I'm like, no, that's my bestie. Like he's like, nah, that ain't your friend. And that
Men
shit,
can do that when they're like talking to or dating a younger girl. And I don't mean like young, like, 5-year difference, 4-year difference. Like I was talking to a girl recently when she had introduced me to her friend, and I said to her, I said, you better watch out for that bitch. That is not your friend.
She was winking at you?
Like, no, not like that.
Oh, okay.
I could just tell in how they met too, because I ask women that now, because I think it's funny when you find out how women met. Just based off how they met, the activities they do together, the circles in which that girl brings her into. I'm like, yo, that's not your friend. You're an accessory of when she needs a girl to come with her somewhere.
She needs a bad bitch.
She needs that.
Bad bitch
And she was like,
bestie.
what do you, like, no. I mean, of course she does those things, but like we have like real intimate talks and like, it's like really my friend. And I'm like, I bet, give us some time. Month passed, a major fucking violation happened. And she was like, you were right.
That
You're right.
happens. In your 20s, especially in like your your early mid-20s, you have those friends where it's like, oh my God, we're cute and we can take Instagram pictures together and oh, we talk and I'm dating this guy and she's dating this guy and we're having these conversations. And then it's
She's
like
a Libra,
something
I'm a
real
Gemini.
life happens and it's like, oh, this bitch is an opportunist and I am dead ass like a Gucci purse to her. Like she just brings me around like when she needs that aesthetic. Yeah.
But even
one thing
on
I
a major
noticed
level,
about women that y'all take very serious is if one of your homegirls doesn't show up for like a birthday outing.
oh yeah, it's over.
Like the
Or
friendship
posts on
the
IG.
friendship might be over. Like if you have a birthday dinner and one of your girls can't make it, I don't think the relationship is ever the same after that.
I
Like-
think it depends on the girl.
Like I've always noticed that. I'm like, yo, what happened? She didn't come to the fifth birthday dinner. Like
Yeah.
She can make that one.
she couldn't make
Christ.
the fifth dinner, and then now y'all not friends anymore. Like it's always some random shit like that. She bought the same bag you've been eyeing. Like it's just like
See, yeah, but women like that. That's
that shit is just
that's
crazy.
Yeah.
to me. Like
bullshit.
I don't
That's
care if my
bullshit.
homeboy bought the same Jordans that I have. Like
I'd be,
give a fuck. Just don't wear them when we're hanging out together. Like
but even to Damaris's point on the smaller shit of like chicks will be friends based off like, oh, we're dating two guys that are friends,
Oh,
or
the
we
worst.
we
Those are
like
the
going, we
fakest
both like
friendships.
going to this spot, or like we have mutual friends here, and they're not really friends. That happens on a major level for like you could be friends with somebody for a decade because y'all have a common goal or like,
Mhm.
and then when that common goal or like is done, you realize your entire friendship was based
off of that.
both of y'all
Mhm.
liking this
Absolutely,
specific thing. Like we think we're family, but when that ends, it's like,
it's over.
oh, all right.
Now
Like
what?
we were just playing for the same team at the same, we weren't, we were just playing for the Knicks.
It's unfortunate, man.
When you
but
get traded, it doesn't matter anymore. We wasn't really friends. We was teammates.
yeah,
Like a lot of people in real life think they're friends, but they're just teammates.
I mean, more importantly, as an adult, I think it's just weird when you just always have a different circle.
For sure.
Like when I just look up and you just hanging out with a bunch of new people all the time, it's like that's just weird to me. It's like I should see some of the same faces.
Yeah.
As an adult, certain people you're just with for life after a while.
Yeah. And of course, there's nothing wrong with life is about meeting new people and new
Yeah.
experiences, new friendships.
Yeah.
But you're talking about like the circle hopper. Like,
I
yeah,
hate that.
that's a
That's
That's a red flag, no matter the gender.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's worse with women. When women do that,
I think it's worse when a man.
I think it's way worse with
when a
men.
man.
Really?
Way
And I
worse.
think
With
it's
men,
probably more
circle hop,
common
that's
now.
nasty.
The circle hopper as a dude. Like
I
you
think-
just going from dude to dude.
Dude to dude.
It's just-
now that you put it like that, that just sounds
Yes,
disgusting.
that's
getting a
nasty.
bunch of new men in your life is fucking sick.
Yeah, it's certain shit men just can't do, man. You're right. It's certain like men, we can't have more than like. Are men allowed to have like best friends?
Ball,
of
the
course,
shit
Ball.
you won't allow men to do is
No, like,
fucking insane.
I think it's weird when
Are
you
we
be
allowed
like,
to breathe?
No. I think it's weird when the man be like, this, like, all right, if a guy comes in
I
here,
just
right,
said I said my best friend Alex since preschool.
that's fine. But if Alex was to come in here and you introduce Alex, yo, Mo, this is my best friend Alex, I'm gonna look at you like, why are you
I
saying
probably
that?
wouldn't introduce him.
That's
way.
that's
I
what
would
I'm
say it's
saying.
my
I'm
man's
not
Alex.
saying he's not allowed to be your best friend, but to introduce him like, yo, this is my best friend Alex. I'm looking at you like, yo,
Nah, because you need to understand, like, he's not like the rest of my friends. Like, this is my best friend. Like, respect
nah,
his
men
shit.
can't say best friend.
You said that with the male like sauce on it. No, it's my best friend.
No,
though.
it's my best
It's
friend.
like, all right,
Like,
relax.
Yeah, like men can't do that. Like Alex
can't aggressively tell me.
Alex can't walk in here and Rory be like, yo, Mo, this is my best friend. I'm gonna be like, okay, like that was weird, but all right. What's up, Alex? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just weird to me. Like I don't think men should be like, yo, it's my don't introduce me as your best friend. That's all I'm saying.
But even with that, like, I feel like you could even almost be perceived as a circle hopper in a certain business, though. Because, like, all right, with a lot of my
Explain that.
with a lot of my very, very, very close friends that I've known since childhood diapers,
Mhm.
we don't talk or see each other as often as I do some of the people that I work around.
Right.
Because
Naturally.
they got lives, they don't work in this business.
Mhm,
They got kids, they got wives, they got shit they doing.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm in a different industry or a different situation in my life or a different point. So it may seem like I have people that are around me that are new or like, oh, you hang with this person. It ain't really like those are my friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's just in the business I work in, it helps to meet people that you actually fuck with and can do business with and be cool with. That's hard
Right.
to find. So when you find that, it's like,
Right.
oh shit. Yeah, I spent a year with you. You cool. Like we can hang out outside of work type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It may appear that I have new friends, but it's like, no, I have the same ones. They're just doing other shit.
Right.
It's so I have seen people look like they're doing that like industry circle hop, like, all right, you hanging out. Like, why are you a man and hanging out with a new rapper every week?
Yeah, that's nasty.
It's like,
Nasty.
all right.
But I think that, you know, like you said, I have friends that I don't speak to all the time, often, but those are some of like my closest friends for sure. We grew up together, but like you said, they just live a different lifestyle in a different zone. They have families, you know, things like that. But whenever we speak, we literally pick up right where we left off at. To me, those are the best relationships. Like I don't want to feel like I have to speak to you every day, or if I don't, it's a problem. Like we going through something. It's like, bro, no, I just been in and out of town. I'm working.
At that point, we're dating.
Yeah, like it's like, nah, fam, we still everything is all good. Yeah, like, but
Don't text me how your day is, bro.
Yeah, I don't need to speak every day. Like my mom yelled at me the other day because I said I don't want to speak to her every day.
Well, she's allowed to say that.
She was like, yo, you don't want to speak? I was like, every day, mom? No, I don't want to speak to you every day. I love you every day of my life.
Me and
I
my
don't wanna
mom,
speak
we
every day.
always at least have to do like a check-in text every day.
No, my mom sends, and I just found this out, which I don't know if any of y'all moms does this. My mom is friends with like my friends, right? Like I'm talking
Same.
about like text friends.
Oh, same.
And she sends like my mom sends massive like a mass prayer text every morning at like 6:45 a.m.
Alex knew my Thanksgiving plans before I did.
Yeah, it's like ma, why? But I didn't know this. Like I spoke to one of my homeboys. He was like, yeah, man, you know I speak to your moms all the time. I'm like, excuse me? Like, why are you speaking to my mom all the time? Like, you don't even, like, what's up with it?
You don't speak to me all the time.
Yeah, he like, nah, he like, yo, she texts me a prayer every morning. And I'm like, wait, I thought my mom was sending me this prayer. Like, I'm your son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, you thought it was an
you was just on the
exclusive
mass
thing?
text. You was on the mass good morning text?
Yeah.
That's your karma right there.
so I
Your
felt-
karma's not so beautiful, is
yeah,
it?
so I was like, wait a minute. So I asked my mom, I'm like, wait, mom, you're sending this text out to like everybody, like all my friends? She was like, yeah.
Cheap ass prayer. Everybody getting it.
I'm like, oh, I'm thinking this is for your I love you. Cause then she'll send the prayer and then say I love you, son, right after it.
Okay. Oh, so she doing copy and paste and then like, I love you.
So she'll say I love
Phil.
you, son, to me, but
Phil.
but everybody gets the prayer. And I didn't notice until I spoke to one of my homeboys and he was like, yeah, man, you know, like your mom be sending me prayers and I love waking up and seeing that. And I'm like, wait, so she's sending this to like my homies?
Damn.
Kind of find out my mom was sending morning prayers to all of my friends. I had no
like
idea about this. Like, no, I love it.
Not
I
the
think
prayer being for everybody.
for I thought it was for me. Like
the
I felt some
streets.
type of way. I'm like,
You
Mom, I'm
you,
your
have
son.
you have a supportive family.
Yeah, but come on, man.
Your sister posts our stuff every day. I love that.
No. I love the support.
Yeah.
But I don't want to find out my mom is texting my homeboy.
It's
you know,
a prayer.
Yeah, but it's like, I thought it was for me. Like, I thought it was a special prayer for
It's
me.
from the scripture. Anyone can read it.
Nah, you said you don't want to talk to her every day. Remember?
Yeah, word.
Now
Yeah.
she talking to other people every day. You got problems.
No, she
You can't
absolutely
you
is.
can't
And-
please
and
Like her
niggas.
second son.
Yeah.
You know when
Oh my gosh, she
when
loves
moms
saying
say that,
That's
yeah,
my
like,
son too. I'm
yeah.
like, no, it's not.
No.
That's not your child.
No,
Pick one of these
Ancestry.com
bills
will
if
say
that's your
otherwise.
fucking son.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tell him to pay your bills if that's your fucking son. That ain't your son.
you get a paternity test.
Exactly. Yeah, man. But I love those type of relationships, but not speaking to people all the time. But then when you speak,
Oh yeah.
you pick up right
Those
where you
are my
left
favorite.
off. It's all love.
My family's like
I don't
that
like
too, which I
speaking to
appreciate.
everybody every day. I can't do it. My anxiety won't let me do that. I'm sorry.
And I feel like I'm dating someone if I talk to them every fucking day. Like that's too much. I don't care who you are. Like texting
I feel
all
like we
day
can
with
get into
anybody.
another conversation we always get into, the living together
no.
conversation. I just think I don't know, man. I think humans just need their own space, bro.
No,
I
humans,
agree.
human. No,
Right?
no, it's not.
I agree.
It's not that. Humans need to be away from their circle more. Living with someone is fine, but if I go to work in the morning and I'm texting the person I live with all fucking day,
Oh God.
then I get home. What are we gonna talk about? You know everything that happened today,
Mhm.
and then I'm on top of you. There's no break at all. Like people from the generation before us would literally go to work and not see or speak to the people that they live with, kids, family,
There's
parents,
no way to, yeah.
at all. We wouldn't talk to them at all. And then they would get home excited to see the people that they had
Wanna
not
hear about
seen
their
all
day,
fucking day.
Yeah, tell me what happened, what's going
So
on.
that there's no in between. It's not even just relationships. It's family shit too. Kids, like, bro, everyone needs a break from each other to miss each other and be alone.
So I feel like we had this talk before, but we'll have it again. Are you against your significant other, husband, wife, whatever? Are you against them having their own place?
No.
You're not against it.
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
Would you need to have access,
Sure. Safety reasons.
safety reasons?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to explain? You gonna say safety? You gonna put that word on?
I mean, yeah, safety. What in case I need to get in there? Maybe they're passed out, hurt. Maybe someone broke in.
oh,
Like they're,
okay.
woman is alone.
Okay.
And you're saying it as like maybe some like infidelity shit. Like, nah, you can't have access to my space. No, the space would be so we could coexist and have our alone time when we need to. It's not a cheating thing.
How do you feel
I don't
about
wanna
that?
be
I
a-
want to hear our woman. How do you feel about that? A man have it.
I'm living it right now, currently.
Oh, so you and your boyfriend are living together.
No, we live away from each other.
So yeah, you'll never live together is what you're saying?
I didn't say never, but I've made it very clear we lived together for about, like, we lived together, but I moved out. Like, every time I would move in, I would move back out. I need my own space. Like, I have drawers there. I have a bunch of stuff there. When we were living in the same city, I have, like, that's my house. I have keys. I have access, all of that stuff. But I never fully moved out. I need my own space. I need my own space. I can't do it.
I don't know, man. I don't know if that's
I moved to a
realistic
whole nother
thing.
city because I need my own space.
You moved to a whole nother. How much space do you need?
I need a lot of
See,
space.
that's another.
1,500 miles.
Yeah,
Yes,
you moved to
exactly.
another city.
I need a lot of space.
Yo,
But
nah,
but
man.
I'm telling you, long distance relationships, I look at them in a certain way. I think they can really work for certain people, like people that really like their space. I think long distance relationships can really work. But at the same time, I do and have clowned people that are in long distance relationships. They're like, yeah, we've been together for 2 years, but I live in New York. He lives in LA. I'm like, no, y'all have been together maybe 6 weeks because that's the amount of time y'all have actually spent together.
Mhm.
It's not a year. Y'all are living in the vacation fantasy of we only see each other for 3 days, so we're not going to argue. Everyone's going to ignore anything bad that would happen because we only have a certain amount of time, and you're just living in the infatuation fantasy world.
Mhm.
But that can also work.
It's nice.
Like, that can be all right.
I feel like as I've gotten older, long distance relationships seems like they're easier to maintain.
Oh my God.
Well, you got
No idea.
FaceTime now. You got,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
there's shit.
And then you're busy in your personal life, your business life, your careers. And so it's like your time is occupied as an adult. Like, you know what I mean? You get
Yeah.
busy and stuff like that. I feel like it's a little easier to deal with. And then, you know, when you're an adult, you could book a flight and spend a day. If it's only 24 hours you can spend together, or 48 hours, you do that
Sure.
for a weekend and then go back to your respective cities.
But what I will say is when you do that for a while, and then you guys make the plans like a year or two in, which I've seen as well. All right, I'm going to move to your city. And then we're going to live together, obviously, because we've been together for this long.
And the hell
It's like
breaks loose.
fucking shock therapy. Like, the moment you get in there, you don't know this person. You think, oh, I've been with them for 2 years. No, you don't really know them. You know the highs that y'all have had when you see each other because you like each other.
Mm-hmm.
When you live with somebody and you don't know them like that, thinking you know them because of the time, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, you
It's not
don't,
gonna work
you
at
don't
all.
know somebody until you live with them.
Like, if someone had a long distance relationship and they want to move to that city, I suggest y'all still get separate apartments for at least 6 months to a year.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all gonna fucking lose your minds.
Yeah,
You're jumping into the fucking lava.
Yeah, I think you definitely need to, before you get into like a real committed, serious relationship with somebody, you should definitely spend some time living under the same roof. Because it's a whole different person.
And I mean, obviously, the three of us are just the right people that everyone should listen to about relationships because
Absolutely.
we're all so successful at that.
Oh, absolutely. I think I'll give the best advice on relationships.
Same.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I give the best advice.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
I
Oh,
already
man.
told everybody, don't listen to me.
We should just listen to Summer in London. That's what I think.
No, we should not.
Yo, can Summer in London leave us alone, man?
Justice gonna take you off all the VIP lists.
Listen,
Fuck
man,
all
you
that.
know I love Summer. I have no opinion on London, good or bad. I don't know him. Just some shit just gotta be private, man. Like, I feel like I'm co-parenting with them,
Mhm.
and I'm not even asking.
Yeah.
I don't even follow them. It just ends up in my phone somehow.
Yes, it's again, man. I privacy is a myth. I always say that. There's no such thing as privacy anymore. And then when you try to be private, you're looked at as sneaky or weird or whatever. But it's just unfortunate when you have children involved, and that's, to me, is where it's just like there has to be some sort of privacy to the utmost when kids are involved. If it's just dating and we broke up and that's fine if you want to put that out there. But when the kids are involved, that's when I look at it like somebody needs to step in and really kind of help and quarterback the situation, because it's a child involved. And I think that whenever you put your child out there on the internet for people to voice their opinions and all of that. It just gets really weird for me. It's cringeworthy for me. I don't like it. But
And hurt people do irrational things when they're hurt. So I can understand that.
I get it, man. But
the
it's
kid thing.
Yeah, I just can't. It's just. I just wish that people would keep certain things in house and certain things deal with, like, you don't have to upload shit to the internet for people to, I understand you want people to be aware and, things like that. And, for whatever reason, maybe you feel like, you need to release that to get that off of you and it's bothering you, whatever. But you have to have somebody more close-knit in your circle that I think you can share those things with and not take things to the internet and social media. I think that's just, I never subscribe to that. Like, I hate seeing shit like that.
Explaining your parents'
don't
situation
like it.
To us for what?
Yeah, like
you don't need to explain this to me.
Yeah, like I don't like it. I just don't like it. And granted, both of them in the public eye, they're artists.
Sure.
And Summer has given us all of the content on the album and spoken about it and things like that. But that's art. You want to put it that way, that's art. Okay, cool. That's for, the public. But things like, the real intimate things of where your babe sleeping, text messages between you and your child's father and
possible
all of that.
Injuries.
Yeah, possible injuries to the baby or whatever, it's that does not need, I should never know about that.
And that's why I feel like it's your responsibility to get someone on your team who you trust and you believe in, so that when they're sitting there saying, yo, give me your fucking phone, you wildin', like you trust them enough to listen to them. Yeah. Like, I feel like it's your responsibility so that when you're out of your mind and you're wrapped up in your emotions, you can have someone that's like, nah, you wildin', give me your phone.
But I don't see that, to me, that, because I thought about that as well, but it doesn't matter, because once I leave you, because I have to leave you, I can't be connected to your hip 24 hours, and you have that phone in your hand, once you press upload, it's out there. So it's like, then I'll see it, and then now I have to do damage control, come back to your house, yo, you tripping, give me your phone, delete your Instagram, but it's already out there. And that's why how people deal with things is how they deal with things. But I don't agree with putting certain things out there for public opinion, because everything doesn't need the opinion from the public. And that's just my, what I mean?
We all
like,
know London ain't shit. So she was last to that party.
I mean, I don't really care if he ain't shit. It's just none of my.
Yeah, it's none of our business.
Song,
like, we don't
particularly care.
Yeah, when you put it in the art, it's like, okay, like, because we can all relate. We all have either been through a situation like that, or we know somebody that's been through a situation like that. So it's like, okay, we understand and we recognize it. But for us to actually, see text messages and pictures and things like that, I don't like that. And I will never like shit like that. I think certain things, I think is beauty and privacy. And I think that you need that. And I think that it also helps because it is a private situation. And if y'all could talk private and, figure out what you're doing with your child, how you're raising them and things like that in private, I think is more effective than, putting things out in the public and letting people and have their opinion. Like, I just think it's better to handle that type of shit in private. I think it's more effective. I think you get better communication, better conversations in private than you do on the shade room, in the shade room comments.
Parents don't need to explain anything but to their own kids, their own co-parent, or unfortunately the court.
Yeah.
It's the only time you should explain anything that's to do with a child.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't need to explain shit to us.
Yeah, because the internet is just, people are sitting online waiting to laugh at your issues, waiting to laugh at your problems, waiting to be like, oh, like you said, oh, we knew he wasn't shit. Like, you the only one that didn't know, like that. Mm-hmm. She don't need to hear that. But once you put that type of shit out there,
that's what's gonna happen.
That's what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So it's just keep things in house, man. And prayers to both of them. Prayers to Summer, prayers to London, prayers to the baby. And hopefully, because again, it's a
prayers to us because we tired of hearing that shit.
Yeah, and then it's a beautiful child involved. It's a black family, and I always want to see black families do good and be in good spaces with each other and grow up the right way. But it's just I don't think that should be on the internet. I shouldn't be able to open my phone and know what's going on with your child and your child's father.
No, unless it's positive, happy things.
Right. Right.
That you want to share with the world because it makes you feel so good. But speaking of which, let's stay in messy world. First of all, this made me feel good that I had no idea that Justine Skye and Giveon were a couple. It just made me feel good that I stay out of everyone's personal lives and who they're dating. That when that came out, I was like, I had no idea that they were even together.
Yeah, they was together for a while though.
I was not aware.
Mm-hmm.
I like both of their music. Still had no idea. So she got on. I was at her IG Live. I just saw Wind Down Wednesday or
yeah, her IG
or
Live.
Talk About My Ex Cheating Wednesday,
Mhm.
whatever the name of the series was. She got on there and started explaining how she found the old phone that was still connected to the iCloud.
Back to that iCloud. See?
How old is Giveon?
Anniversary.
How old is Giveon?
Yeah.
He sounds about 53. No.
No, you're under that. You're under
26? I'll double that.
26. Here's the thing, though. I feel like they'll say, all right, he's young. I feel like the younger kids would know about technology and cheating better than I would. Like if I left the old phone and didn't realize it was connected to the iCloud, or like left my MacBook somewhere, not realizing that even if I'm not in the room, it's still connected to my... I feel like I should get well, he wouldn't know. Because I'm just not the technology guy the way the younger kids are. That's where I'm kind of looking at Giveon like, though, how you not? You 26. You grew up in this world.
And do we expect a 26-year-old to be like faithful? Realistically.
That's a wild question.
Realistically.
Yes,
Like, do we
I think there's 26-year-olds that have been faithful.
by choice? Or they just not lit? Giveon is lit. Giveon is lit. He's a 26-year-old R&B crooning star.
Crooning.
I mean,
No, he's a crooner.
he has voice like what they Velvet. Is that what they say?
Velvet with peanut butter on it.
Yeah, he has a velvet peanut butter voice. Like, I mean,
Hey, yo.
I mean, just if he starts singing, women are gonna like him.
For sure.
He's 26.
Well, he committed to what most would say is a very lit young woman.
Okay,
She's lit as well.
she is lit.
She goes on vacations with all the chicks that
Absolutely
end up with Lori Harvey.
And I don't think.
Yo.
And would we be
Y'all remember that vacation?
Yes, I do.
classic vacation, legendary? But do we think that?
It was them six in Future. That was a sick vacation.
Oh no, it was some other dudes there. We just didn't get those photos. There was some other guys there for sure.
Giveon might have been there.
But do we expect, realistically, for a 26-year-old
R&B singer.
R&B singer who is new to this fame and
Clearly very hurt.
yeah,
Human being.
like, do we expect this man to be faithful and just have one woman that he's dating?
You know what's funny? Which I have to give Justine some like real mature credit on it. She was kind of saying that, but not saying it. Cause she was like, yo, I went through his DMs and shit. And like, I would have said something right away, but I was still more in shock of like how thirsty and like nasty he looked in the DMs, like begging chicks to ask him how his day was and you don't care about him. She was like, I was like, this is just like, who am I even with right now?
Oh, I understand that.
Which she didn't say it, but in my head now I interpreted it was, she was like, I'm more disappointed at what he was saying
I understand
than
that.
talking to other chicks.
1,000.
And
Now
I looked
that,
at Justine, I was like, I get what you're
now
saying.
that I understand. Because sometimes you can disappoint your significant other like, damn, I know you lit. I know it's girls on you. I know it's girls that, but you look crazy. And then it's certain ones that you shouldn't even be entertaining. That's the thing, like that men don't understand a lot of the times with cheating, like, because women know when they dude is lit and that he's getting a lot of attention from other women, but they don't expect you, because I hear women say all the time, like, you know, if my man was cheating on me with Rihanna, I wouldn't even be mad. Because there's just certain women, you just like, are you
she
not?
wanted to fuck Rihanna
like,
too.
Like, come on, like, are you not gonna like date Rihanna if she comes at you? Of course you are. But it's the women that other women know is like trash.
But that's
Like, you shouldn't even be giving this woman no energy.
But that's men though, because you could be lit, you could have a very lit significant other, and just as men, that's where the lit shit doesn't matter to men and matters to women. We'll fuck a girl because we want to, not because she's lit. Doesn't work the other way around.
Right.
So yeah, you could have.
Oh no, women.
I'm not saying this is right. I'm just trying to explain how a lot of men are. Could be the fucking most lit guy on earth. Be dating Rihanna. I'm sure Rihanna's been cheated on, but with a chick that was a bum.
Absolutely.
Just some bum chick that looked aight and was available to fuck at that moment. So, yeah, you're saying logic, but that's not how the world works.
Stupid. I mean, I would just, I look at any guy.
I'm sure it's happened.
Yeah, like if we wake up tomorrow and Rocky is found to be cheating on Rihanna, I will come on this, and I love Rocky. I will come on here and kill him. Like, what are you doing?
You don't know
Y'all
how he's being treated at home.
right there.
Stop what?
Y'all gotta stop that.
Man,
What, fucking bum bitches?
No.
Oh, no, we're
well,
never
yes,
gonna-
y'all have to stop that too.
No,
But
come on,
We'll
that'll
never
never stop.
stop.
That'll never stop.
Oh, we love a good bum. Oh, we love a good bum bitch. Men love a good bum
Oh,
bitch. Let me tell you. Let me
Bum
be the
bitches
first
got
to-
the best pussy.
Yeah. Let me be the first to say a bum bitch. Ooh.
Yeah.
Men love a good bum
That's
bitch.
the one.
But
Build your confidence up.
Yeah, but-
how is it that a bum chick will build your confidence? while
is
a
weird.
lit one won't. Yo, men's brains are fucking disgusting.
we're stupid.
We're the dumbest things on earth.
Absolutely. I know that. But if I'm dating Rihanna and she in love and she's professing her love to me and she's holding my hand in public,
do you know Rihanna?
do I know Rihanna?
You know Maul knows Rihanna.
Not personally, but I've hung out with her a few times. Yeah.
Okay.
He's toasted.
Yeah.
He's
I know.
done
I mean,
toast.
we're not like besties, but I'm just saying, like, if I'm dating Rihanna, I'm not cheating on Rihanna. Like, if she's like publicly calling me
know
her
that, though.
man,
You don't know,
don't know that,
that.
I'm telling y'all.
What if Rihanna is verbally abusive? You don't know. What if it's a terrible home? I'm not saying that's the case right now.
curse
Just
me out.
have some more self-respect.
Please.
Curse me
you
out.
fucking groupie.
Curse me out.
Maul's a fucking
what's the worst
groupie.
that's gonna happen? I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I wasn't shit. Yeah, cool. All right.
All right, wait.
What's the problem?
I don't think it's far-fetched at all that in 2022 you will end up dating a very famous woman that all men desire. I can see that. I can see that happening. That would not shock me at all.
Please.
And I want to see what happens when that woman makes his relationship a living fucking hell.
Can't wait.
And if Maul doesn't want to go fuck another girl.
Can't wait.
Wait, say that again.
Can't wait.
Because I'm willing to.
I think
Uh-huh.
I'm really believe this. I think there is a high probability that this year or this coming year or the one following that you end up in a relationship
You see that for me?
with a famous woman.
You
I
see
do
that?
see it. Yes.
Okay.
That all men desire and that would say the same thing. Like, nah, if I was with her, it wouldn't even matter. Like, she could do whatever to me.
Mhm.
Wait until she makes your relationship a living hell, and I want to go see if you won't want to go
Well,
fuck
all
another
right,
girl.
but now you changed it.
If you won't
your
go out and try to
relationship-
seek some type of peace with
if your
another woman.
relationship is a living hell, you shouldn't even be in it. You should get out of it,
Oh,
first
it's-
of all. But I'm just saying, if your relationship
So
is,
easy to say, right?
I mean, yeah, if you're in a living hell,
Child.
you walk away from it.
Okay.
It is that easy. People,
Let's check in next year.
Listen, people make shit more difficult
After you
than
date
it is.
Sweetie.
I hope you. No, I
Let's-
hope
let's-
you get that girl that he keep telling us he want. I hope you get her.
But why?
Which
I
one
hope
was
you
that?
get her. You know the one. I hope you get her.
But listen. What I'm saying is this:
So we can see.
if
wait.
your relationship is a living hell, no matter who you are, you shouldn't be in a relationship that's a living hell. You should get out of that relationship. So y'all saying that, it's like I don't care who it is. I wouldn't be in a relationship if it's a living hell. Now, if it's a happy,
You acting like living hell happens just one day. It goes from the greatest
that's
thing
not-
ever, and then whoa, I'm in
That's-
hell.
but that's
like
what-
no, it takes like a year, and
That's
it
what
slowly goes.
But that's what
and you
the-
don't even realize it until you finally are in it.
but that's what
You the last to
that's
know.
that's where the living part comes in. It means like it's an everyday thing. You're living.
Yeah, that's when you go fuck another girl.
No, but what I'm saying is, or you just get out of that relationship. You don't have to stay in a relationship that's a living hell.
I agree.
Are there going to be ups and downs? Absolutely.
I agree.
But if it's like a constant, like I'm not happy, I'm not myself anymore. That is not healthy. You don't need to be. There are millions of people out here. Like you can go find somebody else that makes you happy. I don't care who it is, who the girl is. If you're not happy and the relationship is crazy and wild and it's fucked up, get out of that.
Either way, me and Sis are gonna give y'all that classic.
I was about to say something. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Two toxic people together. Woo.
Be careful what you wish for, bro.
I'm gonna say all the right things, knowing that it's gonna end up as lyrics.
Exactly. And then now you're hell.
I'm gonna pre-write our arguments
Listen, man.
just to give her little bars.
You're nasty.
No, I just love music that much. I'm that dedicated to
Wow,
R&B.
dedicated to the art.
Yes.
Suffering for the
That's
art.
all it is. That's like when Picasso took his ear off, or that other guy that took whatever that guy did.
What?
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. I'm like Van Gogh for R&B. Anyways, Justine Sky, I hope you have healed and are healing. Giveon, he nasty with it. He lives his rhymes though. He was telling her, he flipped that shit on her completely.
What did you say?
So she had the phone and she was looking in real time of a chick pulling up to his crib.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, hey, my friend just saw you walk in your house with another girl.
Wait,
Knowing she's just looking at the phone. She made up the friend thing.
she
so-
spun him like that?
So she can see he doesn't reply to her, but she can still see in real time him texting all his friends like, she called me, like, what the fuck? His friends was like, all right, we gotta get the lie together, like all that type of shit.
She's reading all of this?
And by the way,
She
she
had
said,
the iCloud.
she then said, oh yeah, no, it was bad. It was a bad way to get caught, man. I shouldn't say this, but I felt for Giveon when she was saying, I was like, ooh, that's painful.
Oh my God.
Which sounds like some men ain't shit. I feel for Justine as well. But then she was like, and then I felt bad because his friends, like, I've been around for 14.
She's seeing the homie scramble?
In real time.
The homie scramble had to be fucking screaming.
He was scrambled eggs.
Yo.
God, that's crazy.
And she did such a woman thing, Justine, in that she said, kind of hurt because, like, I've been around for 14 months, like, living with him and all his friends. And, like, I see his friends putting a lot together. I'm like, Justine, those are not your friends.
Yeah, they loyalty
They
is
fuck
not
with you because you are with their friend. And vice versa.
Right.
Your friends ain't Giveon's friends.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Damn, seeing the scramble and the audible.
So then, does the
She was
scramble.
in the huddle.
Doesn't.
She knew the play.
She's Bill Belichick.
Yeah,
she knew the signs.
She knew the play. Oh, man.
Justine Belichick is crazy.
Yo, that's rough. I didn't know it went down like that.
So he doesn't reply to her. Like, some time passes and he gets on the like, yo, who's your fucking friend? Like, she ain't shit. She's lying to you. Like, your friend just cost you your relationship. I'm done with this shit.
He was trying to die with the lie.
Down.
He was trying to die with the lie.
He made it all
I
her
respect
fault.
it though.
But
knowing that she was in the huddle
makes you look evil.
He's a different piece of shit now.
Listen to his lyrics.
Yeah, but no,
just because he softly says he's just as bad as Future. If you really get into his lyrics,
yeah,
he might be worse.
But it's different now because Justine is she was seeing it.
She was seeing the rhymes,
and then now he's trying to lie on top of her seeing it. It's like, yo, you a different piece of shit.
And how he broke up with her.
You have to.
That's the only way out of that one.
Yeah, because regardless, she will never trust you again. Oh, because she saw you scrambling.
Oh, no. I'm saying in that to try to flip it on her. He was saying, yo, your friend is a liar. He was trying to get ahead of it. He's still thinking that a friend saw.
He don't know that she's seeing everything. Yeah,
so
of course.
Saying like, yo, your friend just cost you your relationship.
Yeah, throw it on a friend. He's a sick dude.
Justine's imaginary friend cost her the relationship.
Oh my, I didn't know it went down like that. That's a bad way to go out.
It is.
At that point, you just got to be like, yo, you know what? I ain't shit.
There's no final conversation on that one. It's just over at that point. Like,
there is one way out of it though, and we've talked
mental health.
Absolutely, you gotta say my dad didn't hug me enough. He wasn't there. Once you go there, you safe. Cause it's like, what, you gonna leave me for my mental health?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll
By the way, this is gonna sound crazy.
That's the first thing I'll leave you.
As someone
for.
someone that's a big advocate of mental health and let's normalize mental health. Let's also normalize protecting your own motherfucking self from mentally unstable people.
Yeah.
Go get that shit figured out. I'm not going down with you. Like, I can respect that you have mental health problems right now. You need to work through them.
Yeah.
I really hope you do.
Yeah.
I'm just not sitting here being the expense of it.
Yeah.
Like, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Go get help. I'm going this way.
But Giveon
normalize leaving mentally unstable people.
No,
that part.
If you're really mentally unstable, but Giveon would have been lying. Like, he would have just
he would have said it. He would have said it well.
Yeah, he would just had to do it. Like, yo, listen, man, my dad wasn't around enough. He didn't teach me how to love a woman correctly.
Justine's interlude on the next project, he's going down that route.
Yeah, they should do it together. Why not? Listen, like, I was cheating. I ain't shit. Let's just do it. That's kind of fire. Like, if we really dated and people know how it ended, and then we do like a song about it. Because it's not like we're going to be we don't have to be enemies. But like, we're not together no more. We understand that part. But
why would I contribute to you getting more streams so you could get more money so you could get more bitches? No.
We're not together no more.
So
wait, your exes can't get more bitches?
You want to be the last bitch?
You mad selfish.
Yeah, like, you want to be the last one after you break
bitches,
up?
But you ain't gonna get it off my name. No.
No, but we helping each other. No,
he did that and you got mad.
Yeah. He was lit. He had the hose.
What you mean? I don't need no more.
I don't need more.
You see my iCloud. They see how I give it up.
The hose is in the cloud. You know what it is.
The hose is in the
cloud. Real talk. I'm just saying that it would be kind of fire because it's like real art.
Yeah.
Y'all know that we really went through this.
But
you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, y'all know we really went through this. We're not enemies. We don't hate each other. We're not together.
But she hates him.
I think she hates him.
That's why I'm like,
so she's there with it right now. But it's still fresh. The wound is fresh. The wound is still bleeding.
But Justine is also like a cool Brooklyn chick. So she's not going to go off the rails screaming into her IG live. She just explained in a very calm manner what happened.
Well,
like, she didn't look bitter. She didn't look sad. She was just like, yo, this was the craziest shit I've ever seen.
I have a theory about that. Whenever women take it like that, when they catch their man cheating.
Here we go.
Maul is the most hurt man on earth.
No,
here we
bro. I'm just
You think she was cheating too? Exactly.
Oh, God.
See, but this is the thing though.
So
Y'all look at me
annoying.
like I'm crazy. If she pop up with a new nigga in 2 weeks holding hands, walking out of fucking crustaceans, don't tell me that this is some nigga she just met 3 days ago.
Well, women do stuff like that though.
The now they shit is here. Now they with me. I'm the crazy nigga before. Y'all saying, oh, y'all think that every...
But all right, what if she today meets a dude that's cool?
She's still
And for-
supposed to...
and for
Nah,
3 weeks-
the wound is still fresh. You're supposed to
Okay,
still
the
be
wound
depressed.
is- still be fresh?
That's the other dude's responsibility to realize
can we just
this
be
is
honest,
a hurt
man?
girl fresh out of a relationship.
Can we just be honest? Women, Justine Skye is beautiful.
Very
Beautiful
very
woman.
She's
Beautiful woman.
is
talented
not
and
putting
beautiful.
it
She's
in
probably one of the
talented.
most beautiful women ever.
Let's just be honest. She'd already know who the next nigga is, man. She know who the next up is. It's like basketball. If I blow my ankle out right now, the next man up. Somebody got to step up. Not saying she's going to have sex with him. Not saying she's going to be physical with the
I
dude.
want to know who let Julian in here.
I know, right?
Not saying she's going to be physical. Not saying she's going to have sex with this dude right away. But she kind of sort of has a guy in her life that she knows
Okay.
if she was single.
She's a Brooklyn chick. There's not a Brooklyn chick
Like,
on
come
earth that
on.
don't have another guy. I'm not saying a fuck, but just got another.
Yeah, they
no,
know.
you're right. You're right.
Women, y'all just know who is like, y'all know the guy that likes you, but he's being respectful because you have a relationship.
I've never met a Brooklyn chick with a dry phone. I don't care what she looks
Yeah,
like.
like we just gotta have them real conversations.
Well,
like
can I go to your next therapy session with you?
y'all be thinking I'm crazy.
No, I
I'm
wanna
telling you,
go
this
to
is
your next
real
therapy session
talk.
with you.
This is how
Because
sex-
a lot of the themes that you say, they tend to repeat themselves, and that means that it's coming from a deeper place.
That the
and
truth.
I want to help you find that place.
Nah, it ain't even. You know what it is? The truth don't never change. You see what I'm saying? You only gotta tell the truth one time. It ain't gonna. The truth never. When you lie, you gotta tell a new lie. Tell a new lie. No, the truth is, if a woman is beautiful, she's lit. She has dudes that are trying to get her attention all the time.
Of course.
They know she has a relationship, so they don't go but so far.
Well, they still go so far.
Some dudes, those are dudes that are just like, those are corny
Yeah,
niggas.
for
But
sure.
some dudes like, yo, nah, no, she got a man and all that. But when she break up, when she's single, she know who the first dude is that if she feel like she wants to go to dinner or she wants to go to lunch or something like that, or she's just gonna have a little text relationship with, when y'all know who that one guy is.
It's the one that even when you're in a relationship, you send a few extra LOLs to. Nothing disrespectful,
yeah.
but you know, you throw a little more response.
Justine Skye's
And
gonna
you're
be
respected.
okay in the dating department. Let's just say, let me put it like that.
I texted Raven last night. I say, when's the next time you're gonna be with Justine?
See, look at emotional orange over here. He ready. He had the scores table ready to sub in, and y'all trying to tell me Justine don't got one guy on her phone.
I'm on the slip now.
Yeah.
Trying my feet together.
He taking his warm-ups off. He had the scores table. Yeah.
With his on one knee.
You mean to tell me you don't think it's another?
Sprite, too.
You don't think it's another dude
I
that's
got fresh legs.
Yeah, like come on. This is Justine Skye. She's beautiful, talented, gorgeous. Like there are other men that are waiting. There was other men that were praying that Giveon got caught cheating.
It was probably another man that gave her the iCloud password.
That's what I was about to say. It's a nigga that told her, like, yo, you know this nigga fucking with other bitches, right? Because Dirty Mac is a real thing.
Yeah.
And that's where Dirty Mac stems from. In order for it to be Dirty Macking, you gotta have a Mac. You can't have Dirty Mac without the Mac. So the Mac is the new nigga in the phone that she gonna end up.
Someone
Huh?
just dirty.
But what I'm saying is, beautiful women, like, not even just beautiful, all women have other men that if they weren't in a relationship, they know they can call that man.
completely
The guy will take them out.
I won't disagree with that at all.
That's all I'm saying. So it's not, I'm not hurt.
And
I'm
you've
not
met him.
jaded.
You've met
I'm
him
just
before.
telling you what I see. If Justine Skye has no problem getting another boyfriend.
I don't think anyone's
None.
arguing that. I don't think she would argue that. I don't think Giveon would argue that.
So what I'm saying is, do you think that guy's not already in the phone?
I mean,
He's in there.
he's got to.
He's fighting for his life in them text messages, man. The fuck are y'all talking about? He been texting.
He at the florist right now. How many flowers can I send?
He been texting her for 14 months on the day. Like, yo, listen, how, you know, you giving her the spiritual shit.
No, he's going mental route too. Yo, just checking on your mental.
Yeah, that's all. He's in there. That's all. It's
Damn.
not like I'm
Damn,
not
he did
jaded.
what?
I'm just being honest. Beautiful women always have the next guy
all
up.
women.
Or all women, yes.
All women.
All women women have no problem. If they want to date a man, it'll come off as odd. Like if a beautiful woman like Justine Skye texts you like, hey, are you free tomorrow? Niggas will start stuttering in the text like,
Stuttering in a text is funny.
Yeah, like, you know, and it always lands. I can be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, niggas go to that.
Have some self-respect.
Yeah, like, I can be.
No,
like, just, listen, I can
make
be.
something up. Look busy at least.
Nigga,
Be
my
like,
day,
I got
my
this shit,
day
but
could
I
be.
can move it around. Let me see if I can move it
Nigga,
around.
my day could be packed tomorrow.
No. You gotta say, let me see if I can move it around.
Scott,
You
I
can
know
move it
she's
around.
fresh off a breakup with Giveon, and she was to text me like, "Yeah, hey, Ma, you free tomorrow for lunch?" I am free.
Nah, you gotta push
We
to
gotta
Thursday.
record, Ma.
That's your shot right there.
I am free. We
Here's
can
the thing.
record from the lunch.
I would be
Carl,
fine
bring
with that.
all this shit to the restaurant, my nigga. We can record right there. Are you kidding me? Like, that's just being honest. Like, beautiful, especially women in general, yes, but a beautiful, talented woman that's in the public eye, she has these niggas is in their text messages and they DMs fighting for their life. Man.
This is our invite for Justine to come on the show. I don't want to talk about messy shit with Giveon at all. I actually think she's a very talented musician, and I would love to talk to her. So this is the invite here, platonic from both Maul and I. But now
It ain't platonic for me.
But now that we know that you don't have a boyfriend, you're more than welcome to come on the show.
Y'all
Joking, I'm joking.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
she has
not
great
editing
music.
nothing.
That's no, keep it all.
I'm
Yeah.
tired. I'm not editing this
No.
entire episode.
I'm totally joking. This was all
We're keeping the whole thing.
fun and games. But some of those memes and Twitter jokes, which I'm sure Justine is a smart girl. She knew when she told that story. The internet,
That was gonna break.
podcasting, the world was gonna run with it and
Yeah.
make some jokes. They broke down every Giveon lyric you could find and was like, sis, all the signs were there.
Because they were.
I fucking cannot. Ow.
But I mean, that's what we talked about with JD in the episode that's coming out. Like, sometimes you gotta lie to your girl about lyrics you write. Like, nah, it's just, I was doing it from the perspective of like this character from the song. It's like, nah, that was you. That was you hand in hand at the Beverly Center. JD like, nah, I was driving by the Beverly Center that day. I was like, yeah, but you were.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was driving
Yeah.
by.
To park.
Oh, man.
Yeah, to get out hand in hand.
Yeah,
She was in the
exactly.
front seat, say, hey, can we pull over? I gotta get something.
Exactly.
What else was going on? We had some new music come out that
I heard you guys listening to Roddy Ricch when we were on the
Roddy
plane.
Ricch. I've been on record saying how much I love Roddy and how talented I think he is, and you know all of these things.
You about to kill him.
No, not kill him. I'm disappointed in the project though. Absolutely, I'm disappointed. Especially coming off the Late at Night single. I expected the album to be better than I think it is. I didn't enjoy it as much as I would hope to, but my stance doesn't change on Roddy as far as his talent. The album just didn't resonate with me as much as I thought it would. It's a couple songs on there that I can go back to and listen to, has replay value, but overall the project to me was disappointing. Like I wasn't really it's not what I thought it would be. And I was really looking forward to this project, but still, my opinion on Roddy still stands. Super talented. I think that he may need to, which I always think is a good idea anyway. I think that when you lock in with a producer and kind of like keep the focus, like I think it's better to lock in on a project with a producer and keep the sound and the vision consistent and things like that instead of just getting pieces from all over and trying to put it together. It doesn't. To me, it's hard to put out a really good album like that when you just grabbing production.
It felt like he did that on this.
Yeah.
It felt like he was grabbing a lot of production.
Yeah, but I still think he's super talented. I'm still a fan. But yeah, the project was just it was a little disappointing for me. I wasn't really feeling it like that, like I thought I would.
Yeah, I mean, 18 tracks, 50 minutes is a weird ratio. I feel like some of the songs that I did really enjoy ended up being like quick snippets that he never really got into his bag on the records that I think would have separated it to not make it feel like a bunch of random different production. And then some of the more typical 2021 style drums and flows were full records. And then all the other stuff, which I wanted him to experiment, and outside of just the Ty and Alex Ozzy record, which is like 20 seconds.
Yeah, that should have been a real
that should have been. I hope they still do extend that and make it a real song. But even some of the other records that are like a minute 10, I felt like if he really got into them and made them songs, it would have felt more like an album instead of let's make the new current drums and flow the full records. That was just my critique on it. Because 18 tracks for 50 minutes is just weird. But I mean, I still fuck with Roddy.
Oh yeah, no, that my
there's
stance
joints
Roddy
on there
doesn't
that I
change.
like don't get it wrong.
No, yeah, it's a couple records on there that I like as well. But overall, the project to me was just it wasn't what I expected. That's all.
But again, he's younger. You'd have to ask his real demo
Mm-hmm.
that could be exactly what they wanted.
No,
So-
for sure.
so, like,
I'm only speaking for me.
Yeah.
This is only just my opinion on what I'm listening to. I did like A Boogie's project before Ava though.
Yeah,
I didn't know it came out. I listened to that over the weekend. 7 songs, 22 minutes, real short,
I fuck with it.
right to it. But I like the project. Sounds good. Shout out to A Boogie.
Boldy James and Alchemist, Super Tecmo Bo
Mm-hmm.
is really really good. And who was the guy I was asking you about? Ice Cold Bishop
Yeah.
on Hot Water Tank.
Mm-hmm.
He's from Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking smoked that record.
Yeah. He's one of the the young cats out of the Midwest that I think everybody is favorited right now.
He's dead. Oh,
Yeah.
he smoked that verse.
It's another one. What's the other dude from Detroit's name? Damn, I'm terrible with names.
Like super popular, or
I don't want to disrespect him and say he's not super popular, but
we're not talking about like Doug popular or
no.
Okay.
I don't think he's that yet. But it was another guy. I'll remember his name and we'll go back to. But yeah. Shout out to Alchemist. Shout out to Boldy.
Mhm.
Another dope project. Alchemist has had a hell of a year.
for sure. He's going. I saw announced the same day. Him, Action, Boldy, and I think one other act
Mhm.
are all going on tour, which I thought was cool because that was kind of like what we had talked about on the show, where like some of these artists with similar sounds and fan bases that they can join together should be touring together.
Absolutely.
And I know they were already planning that before we said it, but it was just cool to see what it was.
Yeah, Alchemist. He definitely tweeted. Don't do those year-end wrap-up lists just yet.
I saw that.
Earl Sweatshirt has an album coming. Sick.
Yep, 2022.
He released the song 2010 and Tabula Rasa.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Excited to hear Earl back out there.
Yeah, he played us some stuff. Al played us some stuff.
Mhm.
Guru's played me some stuff. Yeah, the Earl stuff sounds really good.
Yeah, no,
I'm excited for it.
It did.
So, but shit, anything else? Anything else come out over that? We were so busy with the Atlanta shit that
Yeah, I'm trying to see what
I didn't
else.
get to do my full deep dive like I usually do. But other than that, what's everyone's Christmas plans? I know we have one more episode before then.
Yeah, we have one more episode before Christmas, and then we'll be going until after the New Year. We'll be putting out some stuff though while we're going. We're
For
not
sure.
gonna just go dark. It'll be some stuff that we'll be dropping. Christmas plans, just be with the family. I want to go away. I want to take a trip for the New Year. I want to bring in the New Year somewhere
I get that.
outside of New York City. I don't
So,
know
like
where
Jersey?
yet. No, not. That's funny. Not Jersey. I don't know yet. I'm thinking the Bahamas.
Okay.
I'm thinking Puerto Rico, maybe something like that.
Yeah. No, I think I might be on the same time as you.
Yeah.
So whatever, if you decide between Bahamas or Puerto Rico, tell me so I can go to the other island.
That'd just be weird, right? Bringing in the New Year on the same island as Rory. That's just weird. That's nasty behavior. We can't do that. But yeah. Other than that, Christmas with the family, man. That's about it. No real plans, or just it's for the kids now. Watch the nieces and nephew open gifts
Yeah.
and things like that. But other than that, just chilling, enjoying some downtime, trying to stay corona free. It's this Omarion variant is I really
It's
don't even know
dancing.
the name of the real variant. Is it Omicron?
Omicron.
Omicron? Okay, I don't want to keep saying
That's the
Omarion,
Qs.
but Omicron.
The Qs gave us the new variant.
Yeah, people are getting sick. I think that people getting sick though. Some people really just are very unsanitary. Like I've noticed
think?
that. Yeah, like moving around, like
people
when you
that put their vaginas on stages.
well
at
that
live
that
podcasts.
too. We appreciate yes that too. But
Shout
yeah,
out to that girl. I'm sorry.
you just watch how people move. People are very unsanitary, man.
for sure.
People are very, very unsanitary. And that's how somebody like me with my OCD ass will get sick, because being around unsanitary people, they just coughing and sneezing and grabbing doorknobs and, shit like that. And it's just like, like I get in the Uber and all the windows are rolled up. I'm looking at the driver like, you just in here like,
Yeah.
Hot boxing.
yeah, with just hot boxing the Omicron.
Yo, I hate, and I know it's winter, but I'll crack the window when I get in there. Look at me like I'm
Yeah.
crazy. I'm like,
you gotta, I don't understand how you're ever in the car. I don't care how cold it is outside and the windows are not cracked. Even if the heat is on, crack the window.
Yeah.
Crack the window, keep it comfortable in here. But yeah, stay safe, man, because people are getting sick. A few of my homeboys have been sick. They said it wasn't too bad. They just lost their sense of taste and smell. But other than that, they're fine. But yeah, people are getting sick, so be careful out there during the holidays for sure.
yeah. Damaris, how you celebrating Navidad, as Eden would put it?
We going back
Fucking crazy.
as Eden would put it.
Oh my God. I am going to my parents' house and cooking.
You cooking, D?
Yeah. I always cook for the holidays at my parents' house.
D, you look like you be in there burning. Like you be motherfucking throwing down in that kitchen.
I do.
You put the chicken in the seasoning in the plastic bag and shake the bag? Are you one of those type of cooks?
Yo, what? Who like I'm confused. Wait.
Yeah.
How else would you season?
Well, you know the bougie type. You lay the flour out in the bowl and put the seasoning in the flour, and then I'm talking about the old school way. Put that.
Oh
shit
no, you put it in a
Tell my
bag
mother
and you
makes
shake
sense.
it. People do that. That's weird.
Yeah,
me.
that's the bougie way of doing it.
Oh
Yeah.
no, you put everything in the bag and shake it up.
Then you gotta. I'm vegan. I can't really. I would like to see you cook though. Like I would like to see your presentation, how you lay things out. I could tell. I could eye the baked mac and cheese if it's good. The eye is still 100%.
Look at how vegans have to live and what they would get excited for.
Yeah.
I'm excited because I want you to cook and I want to taste your food.
Yeah.
He's like, I just want. It's so exciting to watch you cook.
Yeah, I just want because you can look at somebody's presentation like, okay, she knows what she's doing. She know her way around the kitchen. You know what I mean? You could tell a woman that don't know how to cook.
You gonna go up to my food and sniff it?
Nah, I wouldn't do that. I could just look at it and tell like, damn, that look good. Like when you cut into the baked mac and you scoop that first block, you scoop out.
I'm undefeated. My macaroni and cheese is undefeated.
How many cheeses do you use?
5.
You a 5 cheese. Ooh, you might be. Yeah, you might be top tier.
Yeah, I use 5.
Cracker Barrel, extra sharp.
I don't tell people.
Ooh,
I have
that
to do
Cracker
extra
Barrel
sharp.
extra sharp.
Have to do extra.
You know
I'm
what
not
I'm saying?
eating mac and cheese that's
Woo.
not extra sharp.
Ball's so turned on by macaroni and cheese because he can't have it.
I know,
Poor
right?
baby.
Yeah, man. I was a mac and cheese assassin. You hear me? I used to be on that toilet talking to everybody after I ate, screaming from the bathroom. It was good, but I'm paying for it now. Cause I'm just lactose. And see, that was another reason why it was just easy for me to change my diet. Cause I just got tired of my stomach griping and being fucked up from eating dairy, man. I couldn't do it.
My
I don't
stomach
think
has been
anyone
doing
should
that
be.
lately, and I'm like literally.
Let me
sad
tell you
as
something, D.
fuck.
The
I can't
older-
go vegan, yo.
The older, no, you don't have to go vegan. But the older black people get, you gotta stop eating the dairy. It gets worse. Trust me. Cause then you
can't give
can't
up
even control your
cheese.
ass muscles no more. Like when when you reach a certain age, you know when you're younger, you could hold in a fart, your stomach bubbling, you can
God.
time it right. Let me tell you something. When you reach 35, 36, the caboose get loose, my nigga, and now you ain't gonna be able to hold it in. You gonna shit yourself. I'm telling you. Don't play that game. My homeboy shit himself 2 months ago.
Ma.
I'm not gonna say his name because
Ma.
niggas know that's my homeboy. I'm not gonna say his name, but no bullshit. He ate a whole bunch of baked mac and cheese. True story. He thought he could time it from the restaurant to the crib. A little bit of traffic on the way. Fucked him up. Shit on himself right in the driver's seat. He came in the crib. He did the penguin walk. I said, I thought he fucked his leg up. I said, yo, what happened? He's like, yo, I just shit on myself. I'm like, what? Baked mac and cheese. Black people, it ain't for us, man. That dairy ain't for us.
Ma.
See, you don't know nothing about this because y'all.
The last time as an adult that I shit myself was actually right around the corner from where we record.
But you probably was in,
Why were
in
you
a drunk
shitting yourself
stupor.
in
No.
Midtown Manhattan?
Okay. I
He
was
was in a
coming
drunk
off the
stupor.
train. My mom's office used to be right up here. I won't say where we're at, but my mother's office used to be right up here. I was getting off the train to go meet her for lunch, and I was walking up those steep ass steps.
Oh,
coming
the caboose was loose.
off the B, and I thought it was a fart.
The caboose
And
was loose.
I misjudged it.
The caboose was loose.
I misjudged it. My mom called, asked where I was at. Though she's like, "Are you late?" I'm like, "Nah, mom. I'll tell you later." I was in some random restaurant trying to get my shit. I threw my underwear out. I was raw dog in jeans.
Yeah.
Like,
You're not a real nigga until you shit yourself one time too, by the way. Every real nigga shit themselves at least once. Cause it's just you think you could time it and then you like get in traffic. Like I know the feeling. I shit myself coming from school and the train was delayed. But I thought I could time it coming from Harlem uptown to the Bronx. I'm like, it's usually a 15-minute ride. I'm like, you can feel a bubble in your stomach. You're like, I got time. I can make it home. Boy, we got delayed. Oh, baby.
You didn't do that on the
the
train.
jitter feet.
I swear. But the good thing is I had on boxer briefs, so they kind of acted like a diaper. They kind of like held everything in. If I would have had on the regular like boxers, like no, it would have been all down my legs.
And first of all, it's the train. Someone probably shit on it to stop before.
I was in a perfect place. Now that I think about it, I could have
The
just shit.
aroma was already
I could have
there.
just shit on the seat, and then everybody looked at me like it was a regular Monday.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
I shit on myself. I had to walk home. The homies was outside on the block.
Oh my God.
They didn't know I got shit in my drawers. They like, yo, yeah, and they trying to call me over there, like hang out. I'm like, yo, I gotta go upstairs. I'll be back. Got to the door. The incinerator door was right by my apartment door. I had to
Just
take
do
over.
everything.
I had to.
Of course.
I had to. My mom opened the door. I was like, what the hell's wrong? I say, I shit myself. She was like, what? Couldn't hold it, man. The caboose get loose. So yeah, you got to leave that dairy alone,
Brand new
man.
EV2 jeans, fucked up.
No, I went to a school. I had to wear uniform,
nasty.
so it was worse. I had on slacks.
You had on the khakis.
I had on
It was
slacks
khaki in your
with
khaki?
shoes and dress socks and
Rory.
a shirt and tie.
What?
And it was just bad, man. I baked a cake too. It was one of those heavy
All right.
shit.
All right,
So-
Ma.
You know, that shit come out like
this
an
is,
enemies.
This was a good episode. We had Dale yesterday. This episode today, doubling up on the content. We'll be back on Thursday or Friday, whenever the fuck we push it out.
Shout out to the Lakers, man. They signed Isaiah Thomas. I was happy to see that
Yeah.
over the weekend. They brought Isaiah Thomas in. I'm happy for him. I don't know what that does for the Lakers. The Lakers suck, man. And I was just coming from a diehard Lakers fan. We stink.
I mean, y'all got that crypto though.
Yeah, but we
Investing in different businesses.
something has to happen, Rory. I don't know. It's a trade has to happen, man. We have to get rid of somebody. I don't want to say who I think will be traded, but
LeBron James.
no, that will never happen. LeBron James will never be traded. But
How you trash with LeBron James in your team though?
listen, man, I've seen this before. We had Karl Malone,
AD.
Gary Payton, Shaq, Kobe.
But that was when Karl Malone and Gary Payton should have retired the year before, so that does not count.
Yeah, well, some will say that, there's some pieces on this Lakers team that should be retired as well. Some will say, I wouldn't say it, but yeah, it's not ego, man. Let me just say that ego is something that's not talked about enough in sports.
Bronze or ADs? It's got to be one of the two.
Well, see, with LeBron, it's almost like, here's what I think. I don't think it's an ego problem between LeBron and AD. I don't think it's that. I think that AD is not comfortable in his role. I think he's not, I don't think that he's the number one option.
He's not.
And
Even if he should be, he's not. Even when he should have been, he's not.
So this is what I'm saying. It's just, I don't know. Something has to happen. LeBron James is LeBron James, and we know that he's not going anywhere. But something has to happen with that team, though, because this is not a championship team right now.
Yeah.
And if they put this team together with championship in mind, and right now it's not working out. So they need to do something. I don't know what they're gonna do, but it looks bad. We losing to teams we should not be losing to.
I just seen some clips of Melo's son.
Kanye.
I think it was Melo's son.
Yeah.
Does he play Christ the King?
Is it Christ the King?
That's what it looked. The color looked like Christ the King.
Yeah.
He looked like he was balling.
Well, he's been around the gym for, since he could barely walk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
How tall you think he's gonna be?
he's gonna be tall.
Because Lala is not a short
Yeah,
woman.
no. He's gonna be tall. He look like he's gonna be at least 6'5". At least.
At minimum.
Yeah. So
Between the two of them. I want to see that.
it's just
Man, I
dope
wanna see
seeing like
Melo's son.
players that you watch come in the league, and then now their kids are like in high school or going to college. I mean, it lets you know you're getting old too. But
I love that he's playing at Christ the King and not like some
Go to some crazy
special
preppy school.
AAU fucking development
yeah,
shit in the middle of nowhere. Like,
I think it's good to put your kid, like if you're a professional athlete and you have kids that are now want to play sports in school, I think it's good to kind of throw them in those circuits with the tough kids from the inner cities.
and I mean, Christ the King, don't get it twisted, is a great school.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
had a great basketball program for
Yeah.
a while, but it's still like in the middle of Queens.
Yeah, and then not only that, a lot of the kids from the inner city, they go to those schools.
Christ, yeah, for
you
sure.
know what I mean? And they play those sports. I think it's good. I think
Even St. Raymond's is an amazing school and an amazing basketball school.
Yeah.
It's you still in the Bronx though.
Oh yeah, in an interesting part of the Bronx
Hell
as
yeah.
well. But I like that though. I like sending your kids when Carmelo Anthony obviously is wealthy, and he could have sent his kid to the most prestigious high school in America,
Word.
and he chose to send him to a school that has a really huge basketball tradition.
Mhm.
And I like that. I like shit like that. I like seeing that. Sometimes you got to let your kids know you're privileged, but take the train to
Go
school.
Get some life experience.
Yeah, take the train to school. You know what I mean? Get beat up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you need that sometimes. So
and go play in fucking New York City basketball for real.
Absolutely.
I mean, even though it's
Play
still
on
a
that
Catholic
circuit.
school, it's still it's
play on that circuit.
just
Play on
not
that circuit.
PSAL shit. It's that Catholic school shit is still.
That
for
used to
real.
be a thing, going to like Madison Square Garden when they had the tournament, the high
Sure.
school tournament.
It's still a thing. I mean, COVID would the only reason it's
No,
not.
but
a thing.
it was a big brawl one year, and I think that ended it. It was a big. I think.
What year?
Now that I think about it, I think Vok might have been involved in that. I think Vok spoke about that on Twitter one time.
I hope he did.
I think. Now that I think about it, I think
And it
Vok,
wouldn't shock me if he did.
No bullshit. I gotta hit Vok. I think he spoke about it that year. I think Vok was involved in that big ass brawl at Madison Square Garden.
Shout out to Vok, man.
When he was in high school. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I think it was Vok.
That's my
I
guy.
think it was Vok. 2007. Okay, no, that
No,
wasn't Vok.
that was
I don't
not-
wanna put
no.
that out
He
there.
was trying
That wasn't Vok.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put that out there. I'm not gonna put that
Definitely
on him.
21 arrests.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it was a big but that was a thing.
Who
Like,
was playing? What schools?
it used to be Rice. I think
07 would have
Christ
been-
the King might have played in because it was a PSA, it was public school.
No, there must have been Abraham
Lincoln
Lincoln,
was
because that was the
playing?
year. Why am I blanking on his name? From Lincoln.
Sebastian?
No. Way after.
Lance Stevenson?
Yeah, that was the year Lance Stevenson was with them.
Yeah, it was.
So it must
that
have
was a
been.
thing though, because that used to be the big weekend. Like, used to go get fresh, get an outfit to go to Madison Square Garden early. It was like 12. The game was like 11 or 12
No, that
early,
shit was great.
and just watch like all the high schools. I think Mount Vernon might have played in that one year too.
Okay. No, that was always the thing. Okay. I mean, I can totally see the crowd from boys and girls.
Cause it's Brooklyn.
Well, and boys and girls is, you know,
Yeah.
it's one of those schools.
So you got two Brooklyns, because Boys and Girls in Brooklyn and Lincoln is in Brooklyn.
yeah,
You got two Brooklyn
Coney
schools.
Island versus Bed-Stuy. I think it's in Bed-Stuy. It's
Two
boys and
schools
girls.
from Brooklyn. All of the students are
Yeah.
there. You know what's
Coney
gonna
Island
happen.
versus Stuy is probably not going to go well.
Yeah, yeah. You know what's about to happen. But that was a fun time growing up in New York when they used to have that. I don't think they've had
I don't
it
think
since
that
then.
ended it though. I feel like I've been after 07. I feel
don't
like
know,
even when I
bro.
was at St. Peter's, I used to go to
I
it
know I
still.
definitely didn't go after that year.
I think it still happened. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. High school New York City basketball is the best on earth. So I'm glad that
Yeah.
Melo's son is playing in that. And Christ the King, it's been a minute since they've like really dominated. So
Yeah, man. So what we got going on for the rest of the week? I know we got one more episode
yep.
before we take a break. Again, shout out to Dale and the Detroit Urban Survival Tactical SWAT Team Unit.
I think that's the exact title, yeah.
Exact title.
That's it. It's DUST. It was an acronym for DUST, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember I saw that. I was like, I see
Yeah.
what you did.
I
Detroit
mean-
Urban Survival Tactics.
I
Something
mean,
like that.
we're Vipers now, so it's, you know.
Yeah, we got our badge. We graduated. We took the course, graduated.
Wait, I got a badge?
yeah, Dale gave us the
for our
Oh.
fake bulletproof vest.
Yeah. And it's funny, I don't know if Rory saw we was when we was in Detroit. It was some people in the lobby when we were getting off the elevator. And I think me and Rory were both carrying the vest in our hand.
Yeah.
And they was sitting there, the people was looking at us like I know these ain't cops. I know.
No,
They
when
was looking at us like, they got bulletproof vests. Like, what the fuck?
When I walked in the first time with him, I was like, am I really walking across a casino floor with two bulletproof vests in my hand?
Because you got to think about it. White guy, black guy, Carl was with us, black guy. We got duffel bags, bulletproof
Vests.
vests in our hands in a casino.
Yeah. That's
We've seen this movie. You know that movie.
I'm calling the cops on
Yeah,
this.
you know that
It's giving
movie.
Ocean's
Yeah,
3.
exactly. You know that
That's
movie.
giving
So they
mass
was looking
shooting.
at us like, fam, what the fuck going on here? White dude, two black dudes, bulletproof vests in their hands, duffel bags. What's in them bags, fam?
Word.
You know what I
I'm
mean? So
asking.
I saw them looking and I just had to laugh to myself like, I know this looks crazy. Because I would look at them like, yo, we about to get out of here.
For sure.
But yeah, shout out to Dale, man. That was really fun. That shit really works. It really, well,
I'm not, I
It
hope I
hurts.
don't have to know.
yeah, I
If
don't
it
ever
works
want to
or
have to
not.
use that shit. Yeah, I don't ever want to have to use it. But that shit hurt. I'll tell you that.
Definitely did.
So y'all have fun laughing at us.
Rest in peace to Drake Kanye.
That's rest in peace, Draco. Again, man, it's unfortunate, but when we lost Dolph, I said on the show, it's unfortunate. It's not gonna be the last person that we lose. It's just been a hell of a year. Like they released something, a tweet with all of the artists that we lost this year due to gun violence, and it's just sad, man. It's really really sad. I don't know what we're doing in our culture, but we need to rethink this thing because it's the energy that's out there right now, and the shit that's going on it can't continue going this way.
Yeah,
it's a huge problem, and I'm still not even sure what it's all about and what it's all for. Like I just don't understand it. We're dying so young. We're killing each other.
28. That's young.
Yes, it's just I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just unfortunate because once again, I know that this won't be the last one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the unfortunate part about all of this. So, whatever we got to do to change this energy and to change this narrative in our culture and within each other, I don't know if we need to have, roundtable discussions once a month. I don't know if we need to, I don't know, but we can't keep ignoring this like it's not a real problem.
Word.
We can't just keep scrolling after reading and seeing images of, these young brothers and, young sisters dying in the streets, dying at these festivals, dying at shows in their neighborhoods by the hands of their own people. We can't just keep looking at this and scrolling right past it like it's just business as usual. Like it's something very strange about us being so like numb to this type of shit. Like we should not be numb to this type of shit. It's not a normal way to live.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's unfortunate. Prayers to Drake and his family, his friends. But once again, man, it's sad to say, but it won't be the last. And that's the problem.
And I hope this doesn't lead to more of it, because I already saw those reports.
I mean, this again, man. Listen, man. I'm just being honest. I'm from the streets. I'm from these places. My friends, I know what goes on, and it's unfortunate, but it's like the older you get, man, it's just the shit starts to hit you differently, because you 28 years old, and you think about, I think about where I was at 28, and I was like, if I was to die in the streets like that, it's a tragedy.
Yeah.
And it's nothing short of a tragedy.
Streets, die at your job.
Yeah.
Like he was there to work.
It's unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. And whatever we need to do to end this and to push the culture in a different direction as far as the energy and just this black cloud that's over hip hop and our culture. Like we gotta change this, because this is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be art. We're supposed to be providing a way for our families to live better lives and create opportunities for the people around us. And, we shouldn't be dying like this. We shouldn't be killing each other like this. And, it's sad. So whatever we need to do, we got to do it, man, because this ain't it. This is definitely not it.
Yeah. Rest in peace. Prayers to his family. I don't know if there's anything else we have to hit. We'll be back very shortly. So
yeah, everybody be safe. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Happy holidays. Enjoy this time with family and friends. Be grateful. Be thankful. And we'll talk to y'all in a few days. Peace.
Bye.
No worry and